49 degrees. Friday, mostly cloudy, and 44. This is 97.1 FM Talk. Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
The Annie Frey Show is sponsored by Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. Air Comfort Service is hiring licensed journeymen. Don't have a journeyman license? Air Comfort Service will help you get it. Get guaranteed hours year-round and more. Apply online at aircomfortservice.com.
That is exactly what I needed to hear.
Thank God someone here knows what they're talking about.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride.
All right, you need to take the time and get the full picture.
Oh, yeah, it is the moment you have been waiting for.
Don't get me wrong. I love the ladies. I mean, they rev my engine, but they don't belong in the newsroom.
Annie's out. Ryan and Brad are in.
Goodness sake, Dad. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
This is the Mannie Frey Show.
Hey, sorry to interrupt the end of your year. I got a text this morning coming in that said, Happy 2026. I am ringing in the new year right now. And that is because it was from a friend of mine in Japan. So it is already 2026 in many parts of the world, but we still have a few hours left. And that is a reminder to you that if you are going to be a difference maker in 2025, you still have time. And we're here to do the same. How are we going to be difference makers for the rest of 2025? Brad and I have compiled the dumbest segments of the year.
Well,
is it the dumbest or is it just the funniest?
It's the funniest.
We said what we were looking for was the funniest segments of our entire year, and this is the best we could find. So I'm not saying every moment of this 3 hours is perfect, but at least every segment's going to have something that we remembered from it and said, oh, that was a good one. So we're going to get started here right away, and I'll tell you what's coming up in this hour. X's and Y's, featuring a moment where we talked about why do women go to the bathroom together. Mm-hmm. Before that, you'll hear about the origins of Gary Vood. If you don't remember that character, it's a reporter from the 1940s who talks really fast and gets in the press room. That came about from a segment we'll play for you back here. But first, we're going to play for you How to Survive an Alien Attack.
I've seen more chatter on social media from people who don't normally talk about politics. Be like, I'm going to go get my maple syrup. You know, like just like trying to show a solidarity with our
that'll go a long way.
Northern brothers.
From Vermont.
And,
wait a minute.
Shoot. Just giving you the opportunity to weigh in on this. You can tell us if you love it, hate it, or if you're indifferent on the Annie Frey YouTube live chat bowl. Aliens.
You want to survive now? Is that what you're saying?
Mm-mm.
You're still going to just walk right into the beam.
She's still giving.
No,
by the way,
I'm not going to the beam. I'm going away from the beam.
No, I'm not talking, and I'm not talking about the beam that brings you up into the spaceship. I'm talking about the beam that just slices
advice.
You in half.
You're telling us that your advice to survive an alien attack is to go up in the beam.
No, don't go toward the light. Is what I'm saying. In many circumstances, you'll survive longer if you do not go toward the light.
Like a mosquito and a bug zapper.
Yes, that is you.
Did you guys have bug
aliens.
zappers? Have you ever? Did you ever
yeah,
grow
we
up
had
on
them when
a
I
bug
was
zapper?
a kid.
Oh yeah,
they were fun.
Ethan, you know what a bug zapper is?
I know. We never owned one, but I had friends that had them.
Did you call it that?
Yeah, I think so.
In fact,
it is a sound of my youth. Yeah, just electrocuting bugs.
Yeah, you felt like you were the king.
Yeah,
freshman year.
My dad, I guess, did.
Freshman year, when I didn't have my license, one of my friend's moms would.
This is a great story.
Hold on, would have to pick us up from school.
Pee us up.
And
this is what I missed when I was in Washington, D.C. This is what brought me back home.
That's, I think, the first time I can
Kaylin
remember
Collins
really
wasn't
just
having
breaking.
these kind of
Just
conversations.
breaking.
Oh man.
And they had a.
Just got to power through, Ethan.
They had a bug zapper, and us 14-year-old guys would take turns smacking each other with the bug zapper.
So you had the racket versions.
Yeah,
so
my friend did.
I was going to say, I got this for a gift for, I think, my dad a few Christmases ago. And I'm like, this is going to be the greatest gift ever. It was one of those mobile bug zappers that you can walk around with and just hit bugs with.
Growing up, ours was one that you hung up.
Yeah,
on
ours was
something,
too
and
when
it
I was
just
a kid.
would zip.
Yep. You know what else would help with attracting mosquitoes away from you is if you hung up a bag
That's called repelling.
of blood.
You are one of the aliens. This is a trap. It's a trap.
Anyway, back to the content that you came for.
Where? I'll be right back. I gotta go find it.
These are the top ways to survive an alien invasion. So I told you where you want to be and where you don't want to be in the last segment.
Heaven.
And there was so much to this that we said we got to come back and do the rest. So here are the
exactly
top
what
ways
happened.
to survive the alien invasion, really no matter where you are. Number 10. There's 10 of these. Be peaceful.
Okay.
When aliens do arrive,
Yeah.
we were talking about this, motivation.
This is like what AOC would say.
Yeah, this is what a
Just
good actress says.
Welcome them with love.
Yes. Yeah, any good leftist politician
Slowly
or actress
approach them and hug them.
asks first, what is my motivation?
What if they immediately say they want to kill you?
Well, listen, it says first, we should give them the benefit of the doubt until they attack.
Okay.
So first, communication will be
nice
essential.
to them until they attack?
Yeah, you got to let them make
They
the
have
first
to make
move,
the first
it
move.
says.
Okay.
Best way to reach understanding
It's
is
like
through
Donald
peace.
Trump's doctrine.
But if the aliens have already begun to invade Earth, then you're going to have to pivot that strategy.
How do you know if it's invasion?
That's why communication is important with the aliens.
What if you can't?
You're the one that said we couldn't communicate with them last
Yeah, see, they're
segment.
making this up as they go, Ethan. They
These are
don't
different
really
types
know.
of aliens. These are different types of in
These are
different
northern
circumstances.
aliens.
See, making peace is exactly what an alien scout would want you to try to do, so you were easier to get.
Yeah.
See, Brad knows it.
The ones I was talking about last time came from Universe West. This is Universe East.
UW.
And from which direction you leave the Earth, I can't really tell. The Earth is a globe.
It's the UW
So,
Warriors.
I don't know which way is west or east. But I can tell you there's a difference between these aliens.
West is left.
The first ones are trans-dimensional. These are dimensional. Just for clarification. Number 9.
Absolutely nothing has been clarified.
After you realize that, these things are here to kill, you need to obtain a weapon.
Oh.
Okay, peace didn't work, and the
False.
aliens clearly have bad intentions.
The
You
first
need to
thing
go
you do-
get a weapon.
The
Would a
first
kitchen
thing
knife
you
work?
do is you have a weapon and you conceal it. And then you determine if they're peaceful.
Unless you're in Texas, you can just walk around with them.
Well, maybe they don't go to Texas first.
You're right about, or UK, you're not going to have any swords to fight off the aliens. So you need to get anything you can. Ethan, you just mentioned a big knife. Yes. That's
From your
fine.
kitchen.
Yeah. Now, if you're talking about the aliens and your hand-to-hand combat, that's a great way to go about it. If you're talking about them in the spaceships, not as good. You can try throwing it, though, if you want. Number 8. Find a gas mask and hazmat suit. It doesn't really tell you how.
I have one of those things.
It just says find a gas mask and a hazmat suit. The aliens will likely be one step ahead. Okay, they'll be a few steps ahead. Let's be honest. They'll know more about our world than you think they will. That's why you need a hazmat suit, because the air will be contaminated.
Do aliens on their alien planets talk about what's going to happen when the aliens come? And what if it's Earthlings? Do they just automatically assume we're going to be smarter than them?
As an Earthling, I can tell you that that's all they talk about.
I feel like our solar system might be the part of the universe that aliens roll up their windows and lock their doors as they fly by on their spaceships.
Why?
Not true. We have corn. And soy beans.
Corn makes whiskey.
Yep, whiskey makes my lady,
Baby.
baby, a little frisky.
Feel a little frisky.
And that's what the aliens are after. And that's what we need to be very careful of. That's
They're
how
after our women.
That's how we had
They're
Nephilim.
after our women.
Yeah, they're after our
I'm
women.
ready to fight.
That's why I told you I wanted to go see Jesus.
That's right. Yeah.
This will be the
'Cause You're
worst.
trying to avoid the Nephilim. That's what happened.
I mean, yeah.
So don't get drunk if there's an alien invasion, because you're gonna find out why they're here.
I hope the White House press corps is not listening right now. Go on.
The whole press corps.
Yeah. They're sitting around waiting for something to do.
Nobody's walking
who
up
was
to
that
them
lady?
like,
Who was that Midwesterner?
Wow.
Who let her in?
Let's pull that up and see what she does for real. I don't believe it.
she must be new media. Number 7, get out of the city. Why are you still in the city? Go, go, go. The aliens will crush our biggest cities first.
This is
Yeah.
pretty
You guys said it.
We're
last.
supposed to go to Virginia.
This is contradicting the last article.
Western Virginia.
I agree with you.
Not
Ethan.
West Virginia,
This
though.
is inconsistent.
That's almost heaven.
Number 6, avoid meteorites and their crash
What?
sites. Given that aliens come from space,
You're going to outrun them. Here's the
you'll
question.
need to avoid areas that have been affected by space
when you
objects.
see the meteorite coming, it's crashing, and you see it. Do you try to outrun it in the direction that it's coming, or do you try to cross path? If it's coming at you from the right, do you try to go left so that it misses you?
Oh my gosh, that's such a naive question.
Go on.
No, you run opposite the direction of the meteorite.
You run
Whichever
away from
direction
it.
it's coming, you go the other way. That was number 6.
But
I don't know
it's
if you heard
coming
it.
at you, so it'd be coming in the same. It'd be making the same movement towards you that you were running in. How are you going to be able to judge if you can
Annie.
the landing spot?
Meteorites move fast. The speed at which you run is so negligible compared to the speed of a meteorite.
So you're saying run away.
Just get away from it. Whatever
But your speed is
whatever
negligible.
direction you can run.
I
If you're like,
think-
that way's a ravine, that way's a road, go to the road.
What I think your best bet, I think you're going to get squashed by this meteorite if you see it coming, but I think your best bet is to run in the direction towards it so it goes over the top, because it's not going to just land. It doesn't just land straight down, right? It's going to crash and create distance when it lands.
I think you're overestimating your speed.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to outrun the meteorite. Don't you understand what I'm saying? Do I need to
Yes.
draw a picture?
I think there's a
Yeah,
better.
I get what you're saying.
It's
'cause-
a roll of the dice.
Right, but you're looking to mobilize the asteroid's speed to yours, because when you're running toward it, it's heading at you.
I'm going to run towards it and right at the end slide. So that it crashes over my head and just misses me.
This is what I was afraid of.
That we wouldn't take you seriously.
I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stand still.
You're going to say, what are the odds that it would hit me right in this
I'm
place?
going to give it a good old salute, and if I make it, I make it, and if I don't, I don't.
You grab that cross necklace you're wearing and
Yep, give it a little kiss.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
and you say, twos.
Listen, okay, joking over. Not only
Probably
could these sites, these meteorite crash sites, be highly toxic, they could be planned by the aliens. They could also be part of some larger plan, some sort of hub or cocoon for alien life forms. I mean, yes, joking, but like, listen. Number 5.
I thought you said we weren't joking around anymore.
How
We're
big are
not.
these butterflies going to be that
I'm
come
try-
from this cocoon?
I mean, God help
You
us
get
if
one
they
more
can fly.
point.
If they can fly and they go in your mouth, you're just gone. Just let it go.
You're gone. It's gone.
Yeah, let's hope that your eternal soul is ready to run.
Jesus.
Number 5, find a way to hide/camouflage yourself.
Why isn't that the first thing you do?
You got to get out of the city first,
After you ran to
and
the
then
city.
you got to cover yourself in twigs. If you're out of the big city, you need to adapt to your environment. Aliens could potentially have technology that identifies human movements, but you could still try to hide.
I just imagine Ryan trying to cover himself one by one with like 4-inch long twigs.
I need more twigs.
Kids, get more twigs.
Cover me up.
Dad's kind of big.
How many other points do you have? List them.
Number 4, seek military
You just
aid.
said 5. Are you going
I'm
backwards?
going backwards.
Oh.
It's like David Letterman. Number 3,
We got to number 4 before you realized that.
be a cunning linguist, because then you might be able to communicate with the aliens, maybe even through symbols. Number 2,
It's like I'm
you skip 3?
drawing a smiley face question mark. Scary face question
I'm going
mark.
to draw a woman like the bathroom signal and then put an X through it, like, do not take our women. That's against our rules.
Man, now would be a good time to lean into the multi-gender.
Hey, yeah.
I
Are you
am not a woman.
I don't know.
Verdict
I don't
is
identify as that.
Out.
I could maybe carry a little alien baby, but you don't know. Number 2,
I don't think you know their skills. Go on.
scavenge or steal their technology like China.
I think the China part you added.
I did say that.
Just
part.
checking.
That's not in the article. You need to find ways to rip off the aliens, steal their stuff, and maybe use it against them. So this is where the hand-to-hand combat comes in, Ethan. So have a knife, stab them, take their utility belt.
Only if it's hand to hand.
Number 1, last one, most important. Destroy the mothership.
Again, I kind of feel like that should
With
be number
knives.
one.
First and foremost, focus on destroying the alien headquarters, which is the mothership. Hopefully they're all linked and they daisy chain explode, but we don't know.
In the words of my generation, up yours. And then
We're
you solve
screwed.
the problem.
We are donezo.
I know. That's why I'm cutting my losses at the beginning. And
I was hoping to change your mind by the end of the segment. Apparently I failed.
Is making me think how much this means. I keep on buying new things.
Home Shield Foundation Repairs.com. Of course, that is the website. If you are looking for a local family-owned company that can help you solve your cracked concrete that is separated, it's unlevel, it's uneven, you've got sinking concrete that can lead to trips, falls, structural concerns. And when I say structural concerns, some of the pictures that owner Matt Hayes has showed me of collapsed structures because the concrete has been compromised and it wasn't handled. Oh my gosh. It's much more affordable to fix that concrete right now, especially when you call Home Shield Foundation Repair. 314-227-9636. That's how you reach Matt Hayes at Home Shield Foundation Repair. 314-227-9636. Tell him Annie sent you and ask him to come out and assess the situation with that cracked, uneven concrete. He's got a great system to fix it. You just need to give him a call and schedule an appointment. 314-227-9636. HomeshieldFoundationRepairs.com.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
Eggland's Best. The only eggs with more fresh and delicious taste, plus superior nutrition. Available in so many delicious varieties. Classic, cage-free, organic, free-range, and pasture-raised. Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Live, local, and conservative. It's the Annie Frey Show. 97.1 FM Talk.
There were nights when the wind was so cold.
Wiggins!
Oh, Wiggins! It's about time.
Yeah, it is.
Next time, would you be a little more prepared so you can do it at 12:45?
Well, if the new White House press secretary wouldn't have bumped me, I would have been right on time.
How rude of her.
I know. We'll write a letter and we'll maybe go into the press room and actually ask that question.
Good thought.
Why do you do this at 12?
We talked about on Friday doing a poll of which Annie Frey Show member should we send to be in the White House press corps? Who would you want to see?
I would lobby heavily for that.
Who would you send?
What?
Who would you send?
Me.
Okay.
I would also send Ryan.
Yeah.
I said I think it would be close between Ryan and me, and the more you listen to the show, the more likely you are to pick Ryan.
Yeah, I'd wave real hard every time. Carolyn, and I'd be like,
Hi.
Is that a podium or a lectern?
No, a podium. That's exactly what you would say.
A podium instead of a
Might
podium.
accidentally leave your name off that.
That one really got you.
Whoops.
Podium. That's probably like discriminatory in some way.
Is that a podium? No, sir. This is a podium. All right. And then
of those two options, I'm going to go with lectern.
Furious scribbling in my notes, like, oh, it's a podium. Oh, I gotcha.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Right. Very much.
Will you just go on behalf of the Mark Cox Show?
Yeah. Ryan Wiggins, Mark Cox Show.
If you're going to ask a good question,
Is that
you
a
put the
podium?
Annie Frey Show shirt on. If you're asking about podiums, Mark Cox Morning Show here.
Is that a lectern?
Lacturnate.
What is that?
Just pronounce words wrong constantly, but make the question sound somewhat smart.
Gary Vood.
Gary Vood.
Palate cleanser. What's the matter with you?
That's quite an hour.
It's been a day.
Hi, Gary Vood, Mark Cox Show.
Kark Mox.
Careful. It's going to turn bad and we're not going to know it until it's too late.
Uh-oh. What just happened? As you're standing up there at the
Does
podium
the dump
every day.
button work? Do we even know?
Are you using a blinder? Blinder? What are those called? All right. Anyway, this is Wiggins America.
Sheesh.
And what I have here is a news story. So this whole thing is based on a real news story out of Connecticut.
Anytime he prefaces this like multiple times with "this is real news,"
Yeah,
you
it
know
makes you
you're
question
in for
the other ones.
You're in for something. Gary Vood.
Gary Vood, Annie Frey Show.
That's who you should be.
Gary Vood.
Gary Vood.
Gary Vood. Why is your tie so short? I got it at the discount store.
Half off.
Yeah, it was half off. Man, these are good.
No, they're
what?
not.
This tie? Oh, it was half off. Why don't it comes down to my lower rib cage? Lip cage. I'm not even trying. Why is this happening? Stop it.
Because you're very mid. Keep going.
No, I'm not. I'm Gary Vood. All right, this is
Mary Vid.
This is a real story out of Connecticut
That's
again.
the third time that he's reiterated that this is not
From
crap.
State Senator Martin Looney.
Is that his actual name?
Yes, it is. If he gets his way, moviegoers in Connecticut will be able to avoid all the preliminaries, the trailers, and all the ads and arrive just in time for a film. He is proposing a bill that would require movie theaters to advertise both the scheduled start time for the movie and the advertisements so you know when the movie itself starts. And this article reads much differently if you put "the" in front of his name. The Looney has proposed a bill. So anyway, that's real news. I don't know if it'll actually become a law in Connecticut, but it had me wondering. Had me wondering.
Good night. What? It just occurred to me I'm not listening to anything you're saying except for the words that don't make sense.
I can tell.
People are making donations. I need to help them.
That's great. That's great. For every donation you make, very good. No, Gary Vood.
Gary Vood. You messed up the mess up.
Yeah. Maybe that's the
or
trick.
did I? I really don't know anymore. These are 11. Who cares? The setup doesn't matter. All anybody's going to remember is me in the White House press room calling myself
and that these are
Gary
real
Vood.
stories.
These are 11 rules everyone should follow in movie theaters.
Oh my God,
man, we worked hard for this one. Keep going.
we got there. It only took
Don't
5
stop
minutes.
now.
5 minutes of setup.
People are on the edge of their seats.
That's one of the things you shouldn't do.
Oh,
it says put your butt all the way in it. That's what it says. This is from Reader's Digest. Movie theater etiquette. Number 1, arrive on time. I want to know
What
if
is
you
on
guys.
time?
Well, that's the question. Is are you arriving during the trailers? Is that okay? Are you arriving before they all start?
How much time between movie starts at 7 p.m.? That's the time on the list. You booked the 7 p.m. show. What time's the movie starting?
7:20.
I was going to say 7:25 at the latest, but definitely 20 minutes of commercials and previews.
I'm arriving somewhere in between there. I'm never there right at 7, but I know that I have a little bit of that buffer time. So, somewhere around probably 7:10 I'm showing up, I would say.
And that's fine, I think, because once the movie starts is when it becomes a problem.
Correct.
If you're shuffling in front of people or you can't find a seat because it's very full and you're trying to figure that out during the movie, then it's a problem.
I only go to the movies anymore when you can reserve your seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know that there's a good chance it's going to be full, then I think you have a greater responsibility to get there closer to on time, though. I feel like I don't see a lot of
But on time is...
I would say closer to the start of even...
whatever the showtime says.
The show itself.
Yes. If you know, if it's an early release or it's only a couple days out or it's opening night, I mean, I'm getting there early to make sure, one, that I have a seat, but also that I'm being considerate of others.
The second one is share the armrest fairly. If you're sitting next to somebody that you don't know, I don't even use
Just leave.
the armrest.
That's what I would say. If you're sitting next to somebody.
If you're what?
I stopped. I stopped. I didn't. I only got the first 2 letters out, and I backtracked fast.
Usually in those situations,
Really
there's
both.
not even an armrest.
Really both.
There's usually a wall.
If that's happening, you leave.
If you're doing that next to somebody and you can see their face, I'd say just get out.
What is happening?
Nothing.
Not just sitting next to somebody.
Stop
but,
it. I corrected myself. I did not Gary Voot it.
Dude, this is one for the best ofs.
No.
What the heck is happening?
No.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No.
Oh, Gary Vood.
Best of the worst.
It's great.
I think
great.
tomorrow's theme should be Gary Vood Day.
Yeah.
I do too. What do you think he looks like? I think he has a mustache.
That's the question.
It's Character Day, I will add, here on the Annie Frey Show as we celebrate National Lutheran Schools Week. We will reveal our characters at the 2 p.m. hour.
Yeah,
some hints
huge
maybe,
reveal.
maybe some hints maybe already in the works.
Do you share the armrest real quick before we move on to that one?
With a stranger?
Yeah.
No. Heck
Do you even
no.
use it at all?
No. Well,
No.
Only if they're willing to hold hands.
I usually sit next to my wife when I go to the movies.
Well, what about the other seat?
Yeah, there's
We go.
It's not a 2-person theater.
Like you guys,
It's
we
in the
always
living
get
room.
an aisle seat. If you
No, I
reserve
don't
your
get an
seat.
aisle seat. I want the middle seat.
I want the seat on the end.
Well, but then your wife's going to have to share the armrest with somebody then.
Well, those ones that are reserved are usually 2-seat.
Oh,
things,
you're talking.
and it's a double.
Not every theater
double
has that
armrest.
though.
Mine does.
How about
You're
this one?
better than us.
I tell you what, right now, this is one I got to deal with every single time. Be courteous if you're tall. If you're tall,
Why?
it's important to be
Because you're
sensitive.
so short and you can't see above the tall people.
This is something that I just know people are like, oh my gosh, this huge guy's in front of me, and I'm that guy.
Huge
be
guy?
sensitive to the smaller folks around you.
Folks.
Always consider
Folks.
who you'll be potentially blocking. This is good advice, not just in a movie theater,
These
but
are
in
all
church.
reminders as to why I don't go to movie theaters.
It means a lot to Ryan.
Mm-hmm. It means a lot when people are like,
Stop.
sir, you're too tall. And
Stop
I'm like,
blocking
oh,
him.
oh, stop.
Stop blocking
It's
him.
like IDing me for
Can't see.
alcohol.
It's that ladder you stand on.
Sir, can you move your ladder? Oh, really? This old thing? Okay.
Didn't realize it was even here.
Silence your phone. This one seems pretty obvious in a movie theater.
That should be number 1.
Make your bathroom trip as discreet as possible.
Dun 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 dun.
Who doesn't?
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, Annie leaves like a spy when she has to go to the bathroom.
Nobody knows that.
Really?
Yeah, a wire comes down from the ceiling and she just floats up.
That's. I can't decide if that's discreet or not.
It's very discreet if you're sitting in front of her because you never see it.
You don't have to hear. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
If you're sitting behind her, you're like, what the heck just happened?
Live
A
action.
woman just went to the ceiling.
3D.
I sit in the back row.
But she tries to be nice as she's going up. She goes, "Gotta pee."
Annie, that's so considerate
So
of you.
weird.
How loud does she say it?
No, stop asking questions about this. Don't.
I'm entertained.
Pick up your garbage at the end. Pick up your garbage.
Do people pick up their garbage?
I never do. I
will
thought that
throw
was a
away,
standard thing.
I will pick up if we go and the family is with us and you got kids and you got popcorn, there's popcorn on the floor. I'm not picking the popcorn up the floor.
Right.
But I will throw away our popcorn and our soda cups and stuff like that.
Well, that's fair.
Especially the things that we snuck in so that nobody knows.
Yeah.
You gotta be really secret about that
we
too.
don't even serve chewy nerds. What are these doing here?
When you guys were little, did you ever get nervous at the thought of like, what if they catch me, or like even after, like, what if I get in trouble for this?
Yeah.
That was, I mean,
I'm a rule
like,
follower.
She still
if
gets
they're-
nervous.
What if they're going to catch me? What if they're going to come get me after I
You
leave?
charge me
Yeah.
$100 to go see a
What if
bad
they-
Moana 2.
What if they ban me from the
Yeah.
theater?
I'll pay you for this food and you pay me back my money for the
That would
movie.
not be Gary Vood.
She's still like the teenagers walking through the aisles going, oh, well, you didn't bring that. You didn't get that here, did you? She's like, oh my gosh, everybody hide.
You're like every cartoon teenager that's not a main character ever.
Quick, gotta pee.
Last one. Last one is don't chat about the movie in the lobby. This seems a bit extreme. I would say don't chat about
And
the
then
movie.
at the end where the lead dies?
Oh, I guess that's why.
Oh, we could do that, but like make stuff up. We'd be good at that.
People
Can
don't
you
hang out
believe
in the
he was a
lobby anymore.
vampire? You're like, that's Pride
We
and
can
Prejudice.
get into fake. We get into fake fights about things across the whole hall there, and just spoil everything. And then people go in, and then they're really surprised because it's not what happened. It's like charity.
That's true. This whole thing is a PSA for you to not talk during the movie, please.
It's so hard to resist, and it's all
You're listening to the best of the Annie Frey Show on 97.1 FM Talk.
Hi, I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, America's largest family law firm. During this time of year, difficult relationships sometimes become impossible. If you or someone you care about is facing a family law issue, let us set up a 1-hour Cordell Consult. The Cordell Consult is a meeting with a local attorney who will give you clear guidance about your options, whether it's a separation, a postnuptial agreement, divorce, or custody. CordellCordell.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements. 600 Kelwood, St. Louis.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Do you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS like Mark?
I've been doing home remodeling for 30 plus years, but the economy crashed. I wound up losing my home, losing my job, and on top of that, owing the IRS a ton of money. I owed the IRS $114,000. It really, truly was the worst part of my life.
Then Mark found tax relief advocates.
On news radio, I heard about TRA, and I thought, what's the worst that could happen? So I picked up the phone and I called them. When it was all said and done, TRA settled my $114,000 debt for $100, and I'm telling you, I was ecstatic. Could not believe it. Would recommend TRA to anyone.
If you owe 10 or even hundreds of thousands of dollars to the IRS, don't lose hope. Do what Mark did and call TRA for a consultation.
But TRA did. They gave me a second chance, and I'm forever grateful.
Visit TRA.com or call 800-491-9914. 800-491-9914. That's 800-491-9914.
Hey, it's Brad. You're listening to the funniest moments of 2025. I'm going to do a time check here real quick. So stay tuned with us. I'll be chatting in the chat if you want to jump on the YouTube page and chat with me. It is 12:35. This time check is sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
JerryKelly.com. Still leading 97.1 FM Talk. St. Louis Conservative. X's and Y's.
So Molly on the Annie Frey Show Facebook page said, this probably isn't a Ryan and Brad related question. And I'm adding in, maybe it's an Ethan question about boys and men. Why are boys that are typically Gen Z and younger wearing such short athletic shorts? Annie, I know your son's a freshman, so maybe you can weigh in, but I just don't get it. The length of shorts for Brad and Ryan when you guys were in high school, where did shorts come to?
Very baggy.
Was it Allen Iverson who would wear them his mid-calf, basically?
Yeah, I don't think it was just him.
No, but I mean, he was kind of famous
He's the one that kind of, him and what was the Fab Five from Michigan, they set off the big shorts thing.
How long? So you wore them big and baggy?
Yeah.
Same.
All pants when I was in high school.
Yeah.
All pants were baggy.
Ethan, how short are your shorts?
We had a name for those
and why are you like the way that you are?
So, actually, this has changed from like when I was in middle school and early high school to where it is now, because I remember actually in middle school getting made fun of for having shorts that were too short.
And where did they hit you?
Right above, barely above the knee cap. Barely.
So you showed your knee?
Yeah.
And that was too short?
That was too short.
So then you graduated high school, and then what?
Well,
how short were they then?
I wouldn't say it was a little bit before that, but at some point along the way, I think it's when, like, at one point, like, remember when Simply Southern started getting really popular? Like, that style of clothing?
Mm-hmm.
During that point, guys, I guess, started getting more into like shorter and shorter and shorter to where now it is I think it's just showing that styles and trends of fashion change. And right now, like short is what's in.
So the shorts that you wear, you're 24. You're 24. The shorts that you wear out and about in the summer, how short are they?
I mean, like,
if you put your hands down by your side, would they be longer than your middle fingers?
If you put your hands in your pants, would they come out the bottom?
Brian.
They are longer than, like, as I put my...
Are you wearing shorts right now?
No.
We all are. That's why they have to shoot us from the waist up on these cameras.
As I put my hands by my side, they are still they're still longer than, like, my hands
Middle
down
fingers?
down to like mid quad probably.
What's the shortest pair of shorts, Ryan, that you own?
I have a pair. These are like way ahead of their time right now. They're called inverted shorts. So they actually are so short that there's nothing up here, but
It's a
they're
banana
only
hammock.
from the knee down.
You wear the shorts over your shoulders.
They're tough to walk around in.
That's why you got fired from the Dave Glover show.
I got fired from a lot of jobs because of those inverted shorts.
It looks like, as I look online here, 5-inch was it 5-inch inseam, is that what it's called? Tends to be what the popular trend is, and I would say that's probably where most of my shorts are.
Baseball and soccer players for sure kind of push that trend. I actually do like the above the knee, a couple inches above the knee for men more than I like the 90s version of.
I do too. I think
palazzo
the
pants.
90s version looks stupid and ugly.
It does.
Hell, hold on.
It does.
Fighting words.
Yeah,
Stupid
me and Brad
it was-
still
and
wear those.
ugly.
It was cool when we did it.
Not anymore.
Says the old people in the room.
Yeah.
Do you ever tight roll
I feel
your shorts?
attacked.
Nobody tight rolls shorts. Stop asking him questions
Try
that he
it.
wouldn't.
What does that
Try
mean?
it. Tight roll your shorts.
Is
See
it
if
just
you like
what it sounds like?
I'll explain how to tight roll your pants later, but now everybody's pants have elastic on the bottom of them, so it's kind of built in. Anyway, next question.
Remember last week or the last time we did this segment?
Sounds like it's going to be personal.
When we were talking about, do girls like bad boys? What was the ultimate answer to that?
Yes.
Yes, because they want to change them. They want to
No,
tame the beast.
It's not because they want to change them, and you're going to say it's the same thing, and you're going to be wrong
I
if
was
you
gonna
do.
say that's what I took it as.
It's not that they want to change them. It's they want to be the reason that they no longer are bad.
Okay.
They don't want to
But
change
isn't
them.
that-
They
how
wanna
is that
be the
any
reason that they
different?
changed.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for clarifying what I just said.
Yeah, there's zero difference.
It's the exact same
but,
thing.
None
but-
of you are bad boys.
well, that was one of my questions is
Are you a bad boy?
what makes a bad boy and are we bad boys?
Well, I was going to say, we're all married. Maybe we were.
Yeah, you don't know.
And
I am factually certain that none of you were bad boys.
Speak for yourself.
I also was not a bad boy. I will speak for myself.
Were you a bad boy?
How did we find a
No,
girl?
Ethan wasn't a bad boy. Are you kidding me?
No, absolutely not.
Ethan is the opposite of a
I
bad
was
boy.
such a goody goody.
Yes.
It feels weird to keep saying bad boy. Are you a bad boy? Are you a bad
You a
boy?
naughty little boy.
You guys are all naughty boys.
I quit.
What makes somebody a bad boy was my question.
You're not following the rules.
They get they're not.
You don't care.
They don't.
Which
trouble.
rules are you breaking though?
Depends.
One's in school.
On the bad
All
boy.
the laws.
They're people
Do you
who
care about the police?
They're people who live their life not confined by the boundaries that most people, whether it's like, just kind of manners and just the normal way that good, well-behaved kids behave, or it might be a little bit more than that. They might be into something, drinking underage or smoking or whatever it might be.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Smoking in the boys' room.
You're a bad boy.
Now it's
Are you
tooling in the
satisfied?
boys'
Have
room.
you thought about this for a week? Good night.
Kinda.
You just want to be a bad boy
Yeah, I
because
kinda
you
wanna
want to
be a bad boy.
You want to be wanted by a good girl because you're a bad boy, and you are wanted by a good girl, but not because of that.
I don't want the girl part. I just want to go smoke in the junior high bathroom.
I was going to tell you that. I was about
Again,
to
he
say,
says.
then go. But then you have to
I'm like,
say,
wait a minute.
junior high. Go smoke in KMOX's bathroom.
I think one of the 97 Wonders is in our bathroom smoking. Is he vaping? No, he's straight up smoking.
He's got them cigarettes
And
rolled
he's
up in his sleeve.
He's wearing a
Is there
short
anything
black
else you want to
shirt.
know about girls and bad boys?
Nah,
Or
that's
you-
pretty much it.
All right, Brad.
So, Why is it that it seems like
If this is about bad boys.
No.
Okay.
This is about...
It's coming from a bad
This is,
boy. Really
this
bad
is about
boys.
girls' interactions with other girls. Why are they the biggest critics of other women?
Because they're insecure.
Okay.
They're bad girls. They're being bad.
You naughty girls.
It's like every time I see a comment about the way somebody looks or something like that, especially like media personalities, it's always coming from another girl. Don't wear this after
You've
Labor
never
Day.
seen men criticize media personality females? Because I could show you a few. For the way
It's
they
never
look.
happened in world history.
Yeah.
Not
No.
once.
It's just those bitchy
We just
women.
walk around looking at the TV and high-fiving each other. Dudes, you guys see the TV today?
we're bad
Did you
boys.
see the girls on there? There were girls
If
on the
you
TV.
ever go look at any of the comments on some like Fox News personalities on X, and you'll see the things, a huge portion of the comments will just end up being about their looks. And they're usually men, and they're usually men who are spending time criticizing the way they look. And sometimes these men have profile pictures. There's no way to verify that that's who they actually are. Sometimes it's like Voltron or something. And you're just like, so you're telling me, if I'm not going to pick out a person's name because I think they're all beautiful, they were in a situation and available. If they showed interest in you, you'd be like, oh, you're too fat to be
You'd
talking
be like,
to me.
Actually,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saving myself for someone a little more beautiful.
Exactly. No,
Not
women
quite
do it.
gorgeous enough.
Women do it because they're insecure, or because they've been around those women who have treated other women that way, and it's just turnabout's fair play.
You know what's interesting? I saw a few years ago a study on sight lines on television screens, and probably all screens, that they would track men's eyeballs where they went on a screen when a woman and a man were on a screen.
Don't like that.
Of course you know where it's going. You know where that's going. But here's the crazy
Straight
thing.
into that man's eyes.
That's right.
Because he was a bad boy.
Because he was a bad boy. And they were like, I want to be a bad boy
You
too.
can see it in his eyes.
Teach me your ways. I don't know, just do bad stuff.
Wow, that guy's doing wheelies.
In his Heelys.
He's a bad boy.
What are we
He's
talking
going to go
about?
off a rim.
Is there an end to the story?
Yeah.
You want to insert it
he
here?
said, hold on, let me think about the end real quick.
Yeah.
So the
Gotta
thing
say.
was, the guys are exactly the way that you expect. They tracked the girls' sight lines, and it was the exact same as the guys.
If a
They
guy
all
was
looked at-
watching a woman or a particular...
Yeah, man and woman on screen.
They watch
man,
the women.
Man watched the woman,
Yeah,
of course.
of course.
Women all watch the woman too. Same thing.
So I think it's, you see women marrying people who are not necessarily in their league from a physical standpoint more often than you see men. I'm trying not to be rude about this.
Describe league.
Yeah, who's not marrying who?
You
Give
see
cite
less
examples.
attractive men with more attractive women way more often than you see very attractive men with less attractive women. Men are visual, and women want intellect. They want humor. Little bad boy.
Want a little bad boy.
Mm-hmm.
You want somebody with inverted shorts.
I think that's weird, boy.
3-inch inseams.
Anyway, is there any more that you need to know about this? You just wanted to know why women are awful?
Mean to one another.
Mean?
So
Yeah.
mean.
They're, for the most part, insecure. It goes with the territory. And if they're not insecure, we know what they call them.
Perhaps you guys have discussed this when I haven't been in here for this segment, but I know we've had a lot of, girls' bathroom talk.
Mm-hmm.
Why do girls all go to the bathroom together? Why is that a thing? Have we talked about this?
We halfway
Not really.
addressed it, but I don't think we asked directly this
What
question.
I was going to say, did I give an answer to it? I don't think we have.
I don't think we asked it specifically.
Well, first, before I go, Ryan, why do girls go to the bathroom together?
I think they do each other's hair and do pillow fights in there. There's pillows in
Where
there.
do they get
aren't
the
there?
pillows from?
Okay,
There's a couch in the girls'
call
bathroom.
that.
Wait, I've
call
asked
that
about
A.
this, though.
Okay.
B, for Brad, why do girls go to the bathroom together?
Talk about whatever situation is going on at that moment. Like they're going to go in there. It's like we have to talk about what's going on.
We got to
and
talk about this
formulate a
pillow
plan.
fight.
Ethan, why do you think women go to the bathroom together?
Yeah, to gossip. It's
Would giggling fall into that category?
It kind of depends. It kind of depends. I think on.
Are you 15?
I think it depends on where they are.
Yeah.
But there's always something to talk about, and there's always someone to get away from to talk about.
If
if let's say the women on the show minus Ethan and Ethan's wife, not
The women on the show minus Ethan.
I'm talking
Wait a
about
second.
your wives, but I'm taking yours out because she's a different generation than
Okay.
If we all went out and Mrs. Wiggins and Mrs. Range and Mrs. Fry went to the bathroom together, you think we're giggling, having pillow fights, and gossiping about you?
Ryan's such a bad boy.
Putting on your makeup again, touching up a little bit, whatever's gone wrong throughout the evening over the last hour or so.
Whatever's gone wrong.
And then just sort of like, did you see what Brad said about his asparagus? Ha 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 ha.
I think that it's possible that at 24, I don't know how many of your peers are married, more than, or less than half.
Less than half.
Less, I would assume. So there's probably, if you're going as a group of single girls or people who are dating or on dates or something or not fully committed, that is a whole different situation. That probably is, you probably do have to pee, and you probably are talking about the situation. I think if it were Mrs. Wiggins, Mrs. Range, and myself, we would just be like, well, I'm going to go. You want to go with me? You just have the company.
I would want to do the opposite of that. I would not want to go to the bathroom.
That's the one place I wouldn't want company.
Brian would be like, Brad, I got to go to the bathroom. We're like, all right, I'll wait.
Yeah, give me a couple minutes and then you can go in there.
I gotta go to the bathroom. Ryan, you want to go in?
You'll know that was me.
I guess we're different.
Says a very different message if guys ask each other to go to the bathroom together. Come on, boys. Potty time.
Hey, it's your main man, Jimmy Fallon, and I am headed your way. Saturday, January 24th at the Factory in Chesterfield. We are defunding the joke police. So grab your tickets at 971fmtalk.com/events, and I will see you in the loo.
Let's just face it, right? Your home should work for you, not against you. Hi, it's Kim, and if you've been dreaming of a new kitchen, bathroom, or a finished basement, now's the time to call Lakeside Renovation and Design. They're St. Louis's trusted experts in turning houses into dream homes. Just imagine this, a spa-like bathroom, maybe a chef-inspired kitchen, or how about a cozy basement perfect for some movie nights? Their team handles everything from design to installation so you can just sit back and enjoy the process. Visit lakesidearty.com today to start your dream renovation.
He's Donald Trump's #1 enemy in Congress, Chicago politician Dick Durbin. Now, Durbin has a new scheme. He's doing the dirty work to benefit corporate megastores. Durbin's bill could cut corners on your credit card security, putting your personal data at risk. Big chain retailers and warehouse stores want to inflate their profits, and liberal Dick Durbin would help them do it. Tell senators, say no to the megastores and Dick Durbin. Paid for by the Electronic Payments Coalition.
It's time for you to get to know my friends at Lit Cigar Lounge in Chesterfield, where luxury meets comfort. Mark Cox here. They have a great selection of rare bourbons, whiskeys, craft cocktails, anything you like to drink, cold beer, premium hand-rolled cigars from the finest makers in the world, even private lockers that are available if you choose to. Perfect for date nights or business meetings, and live music every Friday night. Family owned and operated. Check them out in Chesterfield at the District. It's litstl.com.
Hey guys, are you dealing with low energy weight gain or issues in the bedroom? Game Day Men's Health is the premier men's health clinic in the St. Louis area with locations in Chesterfield and O'Fallon, Missouri. They specialize in low testosterone and sexual health, and they also help men and women with medical weight loss, vitamins, and peptides. They offer free consultations and testosterone tests with results in about 20 minutes. Get in, get answers, get back to the top of your game. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com. Again, that's GameDayMen'sHealth.com.
You're listening to the Annie Frey Show on 97.1 FM Talk, St. Louis Conservative.
Yeah, you're listening to the best of the Annie Frey Show. This is Ryan Wiggins, Brad Range with you. We are live. We are playing the best, or the least supposedly funniest segments of the year.
Supposedly.
I thought after listening to the first one, I'm like, doggone it. That one was probably not one of the best ones. The one about surviving alien attacks. It was funny, but I don't know if it was one of the best ones of the year. Gary Vood deserves to be there.
Well, that's Annie Frey Show lore.
It is now, for sure. And so that was cool. I thought that X's and Y's was really funny. So, we're trying our best. I don't know if it's the best of. That's the thing, is that when you listen to it, you go, oh, yeah, that is a really funny segment. But is it literally one of the best of the entire year? It's hard to narrow that down.
There's so many segments in a year.
There are so many, and some of them will be 5 minutes of it was really funny.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to a different topic. So it's really hard to find ones that are fully the best of the best, self-contained. So we're doing our best here. We got a couple up coming up next in the next hour. I'll give you the titles. Pheromones and Funerals is one of them. And I think that one was one of the better ones. That's where I think the Johnny Dawkins lore.
Might have been.
That's ongoing jokes that you'll hear even throughout the next year probably.
It's got its own poster.
It does. It's got its own poster. It's at my house. The Annie, Are You Okay segments are always really funny, and so we picked one of the best of those in the next hour. And then we did one where I think the way it went was we talked about the state of the show in the first hour, and then we came back in the second and said, okay, you have to go create a state of the show, State of the Union speech, basically. And so I came back and did that. And so that one is in there too. But for the time being, I mean, just a couple of little news items. I asked Brad before the show what he thought. We, kicked around doing a poll about this, but we thought, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many topics you could go to. It's hard to narrow them down. But Brad, what do you think is going to be predictive the biggest news story topic-wise of 2026?
Topic-wise, man, that's hard to say because the topics and the news cycle move so quickly.
Well, we tried to narrow it down to, I think, the economy, prosecutions / fraud, and then we came up with a couple others that were kind of like, yes, maybe. Is it going to be Democrats' year? There's so many ways to approach that.
I really think it's going to be the economy because ultimately at the end of the day, it's a midterm, it's an election year, and that's what's going to win or lose the midterms for the Republicans. I know we talked a lot about redistricting this past year. That will work in either mitigating or helping increase the lead, but it's not going to be the singular thing that changes that. It's really going to come down to, is it going to be the economy? Will the economy take off like it did in his first term, or will it kind of still be scuffling and recovering from Biden's term?
Tell you what, it's weird to watch that the polling itself, and this, of course, always depends on the pollster, but as I watch a lot of polls and numbers, I always say polls, but it's really more data. It's really remarkable right now where Trump's at. He's higher in his approval rating than he was in his first term at this time, or really most presidents are at this time in their second term. He's doing historically better against himself and all others, but the special elections have really gone the way of Democrats so far.
Yeah.
So in polling, he's actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
But the question going into the midterms next year, which is, of course, going to be a huge topic here on 97.1 and everywhere else, is will Republicans show up? Because that's the big difference right now is that, and this is a special election, so it may not be the same, but Republicans are not showing up for special elections in the same way that Democrats are, which means right now Democrats are more motivated. So will that translate to midterms? Midterms is obviously a lot bigger election, so a lot more people show up. And Trump's name not quite on the ballot, but he'll be out there. How does that play out?
Yeah.
I don't know. One person said here, Chris said, 2020 election fraud, he thinks is going to be the biggest story of 2026. I agree. I don't know if it's 2020 election fraud, but I do believe that the greater banner of fraud, with all the things we're talking about with Minnesota, and they're looking into other states now, and Trump is slowly tweeting out things about the machines, that I think that's going to be a big breaking story sometime in 26. I don't know exactly when.
If they pick it up.
If Trump decides to talk about it in the media, because right now he's just tweeting it. He's not saying it, but I think he's waiting. Anyway, that's what we're looking forward to 26, and we got a great hour coming up next of the best ofs.
The Retirement Advisory Group is inviting you to call 314-993-9494. That's 314-993-9494, or visit them online at retirementkey.com so that you can set up a free retirement review. You're going to get a copy of their latest edition book, Your Key to a Worry-Free Retirement. There are so many people exactly like you who have been waiting for the opportunity to sit down, to have that conversation, and get the peace of mind that you know that you need to have before you pull the trigger on actually retiring from your job, your career, something that you've done for a long time, something that you love, and something that you're ready to not have to do any longer. The Retirement Advisory Group can set you on the path with confidence to know that you are in a place where you can effectively make that a possibility. Call the Retirement Advisory Group at 314-993-9494, online at retirementkey.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. I've been asked many times how Morgan & Morgan became the largest injury firm in the world. I think I know. When someone comes to us for an on-the-job injury, we have a huge workers' compensation practice. But many times we find a defective product that was responsible for that injury. Luckily for them, we have a product liability section headed by my son Mike. In addition to the comp case, there is a product case too. Other times, the injured worker is fired or harassed for bringing that claim. We have them covered. Our employment lawyers handle retaliation claims as well as wage theft and discrimination cases, and in some cases need to file for Social Security benefits. No problem. We became big for a reason. 30% of our new cases come as referrals from former clients. Hiring us is easy. Go to forthepeople.com on your mobile device or computer, or call Pound Law on your cell, pound 529. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
My best friend Jenny came over for coffee, said it's cold enough in here to play hockey. Well, my furnace broke and it's already late. Call Jerry Kelly cause they're open till 8, jerrykelly.com. They'll be here quick and have you feeling good. JerryKelly.com. Cause your furnace will be running like it should. They're certified technicians, I've been told, will help you when it's hot and help you when it's cold. JerryKelly.com. They're fast and they're good and they got it going on. JerryKelly.com.
You've been listening to the very popular Wellness One for many years, Saturdays and Sundays on 97.1 FM Talk. We're happy to share that we've expanded the show to 4 times a week. Yes, 4 times every weekend. Saturday at 10 a.m., Saturday at 8 p.m., Sunday at 9 a.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m. It's the same great show designed to cut through the nonsense and provide you a common sense, science-based strategy for a healthy life. So join TJ and Aaron for Wellness One. Now 4 times a week on 97.1 FM Talk.
KFTK FM Florissant from the Kaufman Townsley St. Louis's Injury Lawyers Studio. Call 314-777-7777.
That's 314-777-7777.
Frozen funds and the congressional hot seat. I'm Therese Crowley, Fox News. Minnesota facing new consequences over this Somali fraud scandal. The Trump administration freezing child care funds to Minnesota, an estimated $9 billion taxpayer dollars siphoned off.
This is a big move by HHS. It adds to the several other federal agencies that have already paused funding for Minnesota over those concerns of fraud. So now the $185 million a year that HHS provides the state for child care is on hold. And starting immediately, the agency says the rubber stamping of payments through its administration for children and families is over. Every payment will now require a justification and a receipt or photo evidence before a state can receive that funding.
Fox's Garrett Tenney. Today, the House Oversight Chair James Comer says Minnesota Governor Tim Walz is either asleep at the wheel or complicit in massive fraud, calling on Walz and Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison to testify in February for hearings on social service fraud in Minnesota. California fighting Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy's move to keep the roads safe and revoke 17,000 commercial driver's licenses to illegal migrants. The state's delayed taking action till March after the Sikh coalition sued, charging migrant truckers were being unfairly targeted. The drivers in 2 fatal wrecks in California and Florida were both Sikhs. Fox's William Lajeunesse explains.
The feds say California illegally issued 17,000 commercial driver's licenses to immigrant drivers and will cut $160 million unless it revokes those licenses by Monday. While on the other side, you have the drivers saying California made the mistake and has a responsibility to fix it or allow them to get a new license. So the problem is this. Most of these drivers enter the U.S. illegally. Well, California mistakenly gave them driver's licenses with expiration dates beyond their work papers.
America's listening to Fox News.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
Trainer Games on Prime Video January 8th. Watch the trailer on trainergames.com.
Air Comfort Service, heating, cooling, and insulation. Weather.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Partly sunny skies as we close out our Wednesday. It's breezy and 45. Tonight, New Year's Eve, partly cloudy. A quick drop out of the 40s, 35 at midnight, and 27 for the low. New Year's Day. On Thursday, partly sunny. It's a cold day, 39 degrees. Friday, mostly cloudy, and 44. This is 97.1 FM Talk. Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray.
The Annie Frey Show is sponsored by Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. Air Comfort Service is proud to support Greater St. Louis Honor Flight. Sign your veteran up for their honor flight today at gsl.honorflight.org. And for HVAC services, aircomfortservice.com.
That is exactly what I needed to hear.
Thank God someone here knows what they're talking about.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride.
All right, you need to take the time and get the full picture.
Oh, yeah, it is the moment you have been waiting for.
Don't get me wrong. I love the ladies. I mean, they rev my engine, but they don't belong in the newsroom.
Annie's out. Ryan and Brad are in.
Goodness sake, kid. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
This is the Mannie Frey Show.
Hello, it's the Annie Frey Show. Mannie Frey Show today with Ryan and Brad in studio with you live. I don't know if you're working or whether you are listening in the car. We get a lot of workday listeners, so if you are working, hello, we are too. We're here. But we are doing a bit of a best of today. I'll introduce that in a second. Dave Murray just reminded me of the fact that it's very cold outside, which is very normal for this time of year. But this is the first time that we've talked to you since Christmas. And the weird thing about Christmas was it was super warm.
Yeah, it was.
I think we broke a record on either the day after Christmas or the 27th for the warmest day in St. Louis history on that day. Because it was something where like 77, 78 degrees. Unbelievable. And it actually was fun for about a day, and then I got some work done, did some leaf raking outside that I still needed to do because for whatever reason, the tree right across the street from me holds its leaves till this time of year. So I can't rake until every tree in the whole street and neighborhood, they're all gone except for this one tree. And then for whatever reason, the wind pattern puts them all in my front yard, which is great. But if you get a day like that, you can kind of take care of it. So I did. But then after that, I wanted to be by the fire. I wanted to just kind of chill out and hang out and do Christmassy feeling things. Yeah. And you couldn't do it because it was just too warm. Add to that I had been sick. So last week, the few days before Christmas, we were all here still. And those days I was a little bit sick, and then I got a little sicker, and so did my whole family. And so whenever that happens, I don't know about you, but my temperature control just kind of goes all over the place. And so I'll get real cold at times, and then I'll take some ibuprofen, and then I'll get real hot. And this time of year, it's great because you can just kind of roll the window down or open a window and regulate that hotness, and not for those 4 days.
Can't regulate my hotness. It's just out of control.
Well, Brad, congratulations on creating the perfect segue into what we're doing here. It's the supposedly we should have a sounder that says the supposedly funniest segments of the year that we do.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. This is something we've done at least 2 years now, maybe even longer, where we come in around either New Year's Eve or day and we just do the funniest stuff of the year. And it's always fun because we get to look back at some of the stuff that just made us laugh. And a lot of it is us going, oh, remember when this happened? And then we look that up. And then we find out, oh, the rest of the segment actually wasn't that great. So we have to try to find full segments where the comedy continued at least at a 70 out of 100 or something. So we're trying to do that as the best we can. And here's what we have for you this hour. We have an Annie, Are You Okay? That we just all thought was really funny. There's a lot of those. We had to kind of really sift those down.
We just didn't want it to be the best.
Otherwise,
of the
it would just be Annie, Are You Okay? In every segment. We have one called The State of the Show that we did that was just sort of an impromptu, like State of the Union, how are we doing? At some point, probably in May. And then this one right here, which is called Pheromones and Funerals.
We're going to let people guess your middle name, and we'll announce. You can write it down for us, and we'll announce what it is in the last segment.
Did they get anyone's correct yesterday?
My favorite so Ryan's middle initial is R. So we
Robert
Rambo.
It is Robert.
Is it really?
We determined though that it should be Ryan Wiggins.
Or Reynolds.
Brad's was M, and so we thought it should be
Michelle.
Brad Mountain Range.
It's close.
Michael.
Or Mandrew.
Matthew. Or Mandrew. And mine is E, and the best suggestion there, I think, was Annie effing Frey.
Or Adele.
So, Adele. Elizabeth. So Ethan C. Hannaford, what will it be? Ron Mueller says Cornelius will have to wait and see.
Chumbawamba.
Ryan.
Chumba. They said jump. I was like, that doesn't start with a C.
You said you came prepared for this segment. I'm going to hand it over to you, sir.
Uh-oh.
I did. I pulled up some old audio that we haven't played in a while.
This better not be that thing.
No, it's not. It's not. This is something that you said on the show once that I want to highlight once again.
What? Am I embarrassed?
Kill it.
I'd like to smell that right now.
Do you remember that?
That was a while ago.
It was, but I'm going back to the vault here.
Did that have something to do with Disney?
I don't remember.
You don't even remember why
I don't remember the
it?
context. It was
I think
during
you were
Wiggins
talking
America.
about cologne. Was it Curve?
Oh, Curve, yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah?
Men's Curve.
Kill it.
I'd like to smell that right now. Okay, I get it. Curve, 1998. An Aspen, that was a good cologne.
Tommy. I had a bottle of Tommy that I never used, and it just sat there and got old. And I think by the time I started actually thinking, I could use that, it probably had rotted.
That's this could be an interesting X's and Y's question. But cologne, my husband has nice cologne now, but I helped him pick out some stuff, and so I like what he has, obviously. But the cologne that young teenage boys wear, I think, is a smell that sticks with young teenage girls throughout the course of their life. Like, you see Curve, and you're like, Johnny. And you see Aspen, and you're like, Bobby. Am I wrong? Girls, am I wrong?
Wild.
You remember the person that you smelled it on?
Heck yeah.
Here's the thing:
and you wore so much of it.
Here's the thing, though, is that no one. It's all the same now. It's Axe. Everyone wears Axe. They don't middle school boys don't wear cologne now.
No, that's not true.
Not anyone I went to middle school
High school
with.
boys?
I didn't wear it in high school.
High school boys are kind of into cologne.
Really?
Yes.
Axe?
My son wears cologne now.
Oh,
what does he wear?
Charlie.
It's a Ralph Lauren.
Oh, Charlie.
Charlie. He's going to kill me. Well, I mean, I care about it for him. He needs to smell good.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird to think that someone's going to smell something someday and be like, Charlie.
Mm-hmm. Axe was genius.
Marketing.
They were so good at it.
You'd spray it on you, and a woman would come from 3 miles away and just throw themselves on time.
Did you use Axe?
And
I don't think so. I think I got some for Christmas
he
at some
didn't
point.
need Axe. He went
some.
up to the prettiest girl in the school and was like, I'm here.
Yeah.
That's all there is
Maybe
to it.
It would have worked if you would have had the Axe.
Just walk around just shooting my stink at them.
Ew, gross. I did not like that. Can we clip that?
No, let's play this instead.
I'd like to smell that right now.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Especially in light of my comment. That's weird to say, Annie.
I'd like to smell that right now.
Stop
it. I'm
Smell the shooting stink.
No. Foul.
You know what's great? What's amazing about
foul.
Axe? What's amazing about
foul.
Axe is that they would do stuff like, and this is probably 2000, 2005 in that zone.
Yeah.
Is they'd go in the ads, well, pheromones. And you're like, that's science. I mean, girls are basically just going to fall down in front of me.
They're doing that again. Have you seen the ads on the YouTube Shorts and stuff like that? You'll flip through, and it'll be like a girl talking about this one. She'll be like, "Oh, let me smell this," and it's like, "Oh," and it's like, "Oh, pheromone cologne," and it's like real thin. It's like a little bitty vial.
It's just the science,
and it's science.
And
you were talking about something else.
Was I?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're talking about Axe, and they just associated the word pheromones with it.
Yeah.
He's talking about actually putting pheromones in scent.
But here's the thing.
Here's the different.
Thing. No. I think he's on the same track as I am, because you just say pheromones and like people go, oh, well, that must be true.
Guys hear and go cheat code.
As if you could take pheromones, bottle them in such potent liquid that people could overcome any barrier to wanting to have
and not
sex
only
with you.
that, they smell that and they remember your name for the rest of their life.
That's the part.
It's only if they like
me.
you. It's not the scent that matters. It's the boy. But you remember the scent
where
that goes with the boy.
Pheromones come in.
Yeah. Ooh, pheromans.
Pheromans.
I think we just have a new product there, trademarked.
I don't think that's how trademark
called it.
You're declaring it. I declare trademark right now.
Can I get a lawyer on that one, please?
Yeah,
Dibs?
Brad Young, if you're listening.
I believe at 233 we implemented the infallible law of dibs for
pheromones. It's a new product. Look, this is going to be out tomorrow. We're just going to go to some bottling facility.
That's how good this product is going to be.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to write that down.
Having trouble?
That's going to be on a T-shirt.
Having trouble online dating? Why don't you go in person and take some pheromans?
Spell that. You're going to spell that with an F.
Now, Brad, this is clearly a collaboration.
Right.
So, like, tell me if I'm off here.
Double dibs.
But I think this should be a patch.
A patch?
Mm-hmm. You gotta wear it on your face, though, so the women know.
What does that mean?
Yeah, just on your cheek.
What does that mean?
Ooh, man, that guy's...
It's
like
a
a nicotine patch, but
on your face.
It goes right over your nose.
Fair man.
Like,
what color
look,
is it?
It smells good, and he doesn't snore.
That way you can't see it.
That way
He was so ready for that. Camo.
You got to wear a camo nose guard, and then people will be like, whoa, man, that guy, I want to have his babies.
It didn't get any more manly than that.
Yeah. You can't even see part of his nose if he was in the woods.
We're about 3, 2, 1 from someone coming on the chat going, well, this has gone off the rails. I'd like to smell that right now. Stop it.
I got one more thing I could play from that.
Men's Curve. I would like to smell that right now.
So we remember Annie saying that. And then from the vault, do we remember this?
Stop it. No, don't. I'd like to smell that right now. I'd like to smell that right now. I'd like to smell that right now.
Smell that. Smell that.
I'd like to smell that right now.
Smell that.
I'd like to smell that right now. I hate you.
Smell that. Smell that. Smell that. Smell that. Smell that.
I'd like to smell that right now.
Smell that. Smell that.
When does it end? Right now. Right now.
Is that the new jingle?
Let's talk about Ryan's funeral.
Can that be the new 2:00 open?
No.
Can there be a chocolate
he already
fountain?
has one. At your funeral?
Mm-hmm. I want a chocolate fountain, and if we could do it, some sort of like licorice man. Like a guy who just walked around with a licorice cart.
Like the Burning Man?
Yeah.
Get your licorice.
Get your licorice here. Ryan's dead. It's free.
I thought you were saying you wanted that at Annie's.
No, this is at my funeral. Oh. I'm respecting her funeral.
Yeah, right.
I would speak and
You're
like I said before,
signing autographs at my head.
Signing autographs, whatever, make a couple bucks on the side, make it worth my time. But I'd fall down on my knees. You heard me say this. I would fall down on my knees and cry to the sky.
You said you were going to be a character.
Yes,
that
a
was
sad character.
And you would show your acting abilities.
Anybody want some licorice? We've got all different types, not just the Twizzlers. Schweitzer?
I have so many regrets.
No words. No words.
As I understand it.
It's funny. Words is all we need right now, and yet...
certain flavors of licorice aren't real. Like the modern Twizzler, that's not real licorice, as I understand it.
What makes a licorice real?
I'm not really sure. I think black licorice is real. And there might be a
you
cherry
don't know what
or...
the stipulations are, but yet
I don't.
striking from the record certain kinds of colors.
Yeah, I think once they flavor it with certain flavors,
you're
it
a
becomes...
licoriceist.
Well, you know what? Let's take this to the web.
Do you have a sound remix for this too? What are you Googling?
I can see if I have a sound. Is this the sound remix for the licorice thing?
Stop it! I'd like to smell that right now.
Oh, no, I don't think that was it. We could play that at my funeral, though, too. If anybody's... You know what? Let's just play that at Annie's funeral. She wouldn't care. You know,
I will
We can do
come back
anything.
to life to kill you. I will get you.
Okay. And I'll let you have this. Like, as we said, if you call dibs, you got it trademarked.
I'm going to drive so carefully home today. The speed limit 10 and 2 the whole time.
Because if you don't want this, I'll take it. Do you want your body on sort of like a spring load in the coffin?
I'm going to pass.
Okay.
So you're taking that?
That's mine.
Okay.
Thanks for deferring. I really feel respected right now.
Will there be something like what?
Really, the takeaway from this segment is just great deference and respect from Ryan towards me.
What will cause it to eject?
When enough people are there and they go, well, Ryan's dead. That'll be the key word.
It's like a Ryan in the box.
So it'll be voice
Yeah,
activated.
voice activated. I'm assuming the technology will be there because I'm not planning on dying real soon.
Oh, okay.
But when I do, well, Ryan's dead, and then boom, I pop out. I don't really know if I say anything yet. I think I just sort of wave at everybody, and I sort of am like going back and forth like a Jack in the Box still. Like
Ryan, stop it.
HomeshieldFoundationRepairs.com. That's the website. If you have a foundation concern with your home, you want to fix it before it becomes an emergency. What do you need to look for when you're looking at the foundation of your basement? If you see bowing in the walls, when the walls curve inward due to external pressure from soil, shearing, which is a horizontal shift where the base of the wall remains stationary but the upper portion shifts inward, maybe tipping, which is where the top of the wall starts to lean inward, indicating severe external pressure and structural instability. These are 3 types of concerns that you might have for the foundation walls that you have in your home that need immediate attention. Of course, you need to go with somebody you can trust, and I'm excited to be able to tell you about Matt Hayes and Home Shield Foundation Repair. 314-227-9636. Call 314-227-9636 and contact Matt Hayes. Have him come out and assess your situation so you can get a solution in place ASAP. HomeshieldFoundationRepairs.com.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Do you feel embarrassed, trapped, maybe even ashamed just because you own a timeshare? Well, I'm here to tell you you're not alone. Chuck McDowell here, the timeshare cancellation guy. I get over 3,000 complaints a week from all kinds of folks that feel the same way you do. Honest people, teachers, veterans, grandparents, all losing sleep over a timeshare they can't get rid of. That's why 15 years ago, I founded Wesley Financial Group to help people take their lives back. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we would want our own family to be treated. That mindset has helped us cancel over 50,000 timeshares from people just like you. So if you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-981-4455. That's 800-981-4455. 800-981-4455.
This holiday season, when you get them STIHL, batteries are included. Buy select battery tool sets and get a free extra battery. Visit STIHLUSA.com for gift ideas and seasonal savings. Happy holidays from STIHL. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Now, back to the Annie Frey Show. Real talk for real people. 97.1 FM Talk.
They say we're crazy. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. My hand, baby, don't ever look back.
Oh, that's so great. This is maybe the top tier song that I remember from childhood.
It's my favorite band based on a president's last name.
Starship.
President Starship.
I guess he comes right after President Kehoe.
No, but they do beat out Linkin Park. Thank you very much.
Anywho, Annie, are you okay? Time
And
Patricia.
now it's time to play Is Annie Okay With This?
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Annie and crew. I say that like the penguin says hi, or the narwhal or whatever says hi to Buddy. Hi, Buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Thanks, guys. Me too.
Hi,
He's a nice guy.
Trisha. That's how a commie talks based on yesterday. I think it's the same thing.
Did you hear that yesterday? Yeah,
worry
we
about
determined how Kami's talking. It sounds a lot like that.
like this.
Hey,
Can you do the whole segment like
I'm
that?
a dum-dum.
I did suggest today that Ryan do the entire show in a British accent, and we don't acknowledge that he's doing it.
Anybody who mentioned it, we were going to say,
What are you talking
he's always
about?
talked like that.
Can we start that now?
Well, it's kind of hard to
I
put it
guess
out
cat's
there.
out of the bag
We weren't
now.
going to tell Ethan, and when Ethan called it out, we were going to shame him for not understanding his coworkers more.
Who's this stupid bloke?
I'll assign him some additional HR training.
Is that like Australian? Yeah,
maybe.
do that. Make him go through
Sensitivity training.
sensitivity training with Steve.
Everybody's in on the joke except Ethan.
But Ethan, who has to do HR training.
Get like the top level Odyssey people involved.
Are you telling us you really didn't understand that Ryan was British? Here he comes into the studio.
When you said crumpet, he really took offense at that. That's used differently.
I just want to see Steve manage that HR training.
We shouldn't tell Steve either. We should just send Ethan
Perfect.
to his
Tell him,
office for
make sure it's
sensitivity training.
make sure it's a really a really good rounded ruse. I'm for it. We're gonna do it. Don't tell Ethan.
We won't.
He's standing too close to me. Nobody ever comes
Big
over this
ol'
far.
secret.
All right, what do we got?
Jury deliberates whether Australian woman served deadly mushrooms with intent to kill her in-laws.
Deadly mushrooms?
Yeah, jury in Australia began deliberations on a triple murder trial after a woman was accused of killing her estranged husband's relatives by feeding them poisonous mushrooms for lunch. 3 of her 4 guests, her in-laws and her sister, died after eating beef Wellington patties containing death cap mushrooms. Her husband survived but is very ill. Her lawyers say the poisoning was a terrible accident caused by a pantry mix-up of store-bought and wild mushrooms, which she didn't know were death caps.
Oh, I think I'm going to eat this beef Wellington from my son's estranged
You
wife.
suck at this. We can't pull this off.
So natural.
I think I have. Oh, I'm gonna find something. I got something old where you did a report from London. But I don't remember what it was, but you were just like crumpets.
There's people in the
London
background.
Bridge.
Yeah. There's people just saying that in the background. Fish and chips. As they walk around.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, I'm sorry. What's the question?
Annie, are you okay with mushrooms?
Not the deadly kind. But yeah, I love mushrooms. Mushrooms with steak, delish. Big fan of that.
Can I just ask real quick, is the story true that these people decided, let's go have beef Wellington from our son's estranged wife?
I can't
That's a good
tell,
idea.
given the reporting, whether or not they were estranged before she killed the in-laws.
So
'Cause
after
he was
the killing,
at the lunch.
they said, we're not a big fan of her.
After
We're
the
estranged
killing,
now.
He estranged himself from the
Gotcha.
situation.
Can you search, Brad, in whatever archives exist? It was about Brexit.
Oh, yeah.
Can you, while we're doing this, let Brad search that up and see if he can find it, because I
Okay.
want to listen to it. No, you have to do the show with me.
That's fine.
He's
I'll do
gone.
the show too.
I like mushrooms. I like mushroom hunting. Mushroom hunting is very fun to do. Morels. Find them, boil them, fry them in some butter and eat them. Delish. Mushrooms on pizza. My husband and I, when we would get a pizza for ourselves, we would get sausage, mushroom, and onion, and we called it sauce mush onion. Anyway.
Okay, she's good with it. Snakes on a plane. Snakes
I'm tired.
on a plane delays a flight in Australia.
Do this one in a British
Really?
accent.
Oh, no. It happened again. Because that happens a lot because it's Australia.
Meanwhile, an Australian domestic flight was delayed for 2 hours after a stowaway snake was found in the plane's cargo hold.
Vegemite.
It initially wasn't clear if the snake was dangerous, but it turned out to be a harmless green tree snake.
Oh, well, then who cares?
That's a little cutie. The snake, which is a protected species, was given to a veterinarian to find a home with a licensed snake keeper.
It was on the plane?
It was in the cargo hold.
So it never made it to where people were?
No, but an employee went down there and saw it, and then there was a whole panic as to whether or not it was a bad snake or a good snake.
Well.
But it was a good snake, so it got rehomed.
It was like Glenda.
What?
Mm-hmm. The Good Witch.
Good witch.
It's a snake?
Yep. It had a little pink dress. And...
That's what they named it.
What is the dress covering?
It's ironic
It's a little snake
that the
part.
good snake
Yeah,
is
it's little
green.
snake giblets.
And it's a dress? It's a cross-dressing dress?
No
That's why they were so
Snake?
shocked. They're like,
Didn't know
this snake,
snakes had
snake.
this
giblets.
snake wasn't scary at all, but it's fully dressed.
I'm over here combing through the archives for Brexit stuff, and I hear snake giblets.
Covered by a dress. A
What's
pink
the-
dress.
What's the question? It's hard to tell.
Annie, are you okay with pets on airplanes?
As long as it's not anybody else's business.
And you okay with nude snakes?
That's a difficult question. Are
Yes,
we
it is.
talking about the specific question? Yes, I prefer them.
You don't have
Nude.
to take that question seriously.
Again, hard to tell.
I think I'd prefer my snake in a dress.
I would too. I'd prefer mine.
It doesn't matter.
I'd prefer mine with a little straw hat and some overalls.
Why does he get to keep saying stupid things? And as soon as I start talking, it's done. This is exactly how I preface this. I'm gonna throw this. Don't you dare! You just get your act together right now.
Fine.
You don't get to sit here and enjoy the mayhem you're creating and just giggle.
This reminds me of when he came back from Japan on like no sleep whatsoever, and we were like genuinely concerned. For
No
his well-being.
sleep and no sugar.
Same
Same vibe.
Look at his eyes.
Yeah, I'm a
I
dangerous
don't-
driver right now.
Want my snakes in dresses. I want them in pants, and I want to watch them figure that out.
Can we put a little straw hat on their head?
But no shirt?
Correct.
Just
Nobody's
walking around
interested in the
pants
shirt.
like it's Fabio 96.
Just snake and pants and just see the struggle. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Play it. I'm trying to tell you to play it. Not the okay,
Wait,
Annie.
this is when Brexit happened?
Just this is you, and this might be like 20. What is Brexit?
Probably 2019.
2019. This is 6 years. Holy cow!
This just in from Captain Obvious.
Thanks, Annie. I'm live here outside the British Parliament building. You can tell because of all the British people walking by saying British things.
Fish and chips.
How can you have any pudding if you don't eat
I just spoke with an assistant to Theresa May, who's the Prime Minister here, which I'm told is a lot like our American presidency, but different. Anyway, May, after not getting her version of Brexit passed and almost losing her seat as Prime Minister, has decided to take a different approach.
Like a rebranding of sorts? What's she thinking in place of Brexit?
The main one she seems to be slipping into interview answers and seeing if anyone notices are common weaving, which is a combination of the words Commonwealth and leaving, and depucart, which is a combination of UK and depart. Neither one has so far taken hold, so I'm told May is keeping a couple of others in her quiver as well, including Great Briscape and I'm out of here. Back to you, Annie.
What is the matter with you? How are you still employed here?
Was that before I was on the show?
Maybe that might have been when you were auditioning.
Yeah, it would have been really close.
I've never heard that.
Really?
You have,
Well
there are
done.
more. I think that kind of Captain Obvious. We did.
Captain Obvious, we had 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't remember.
One was just a report. I remember I was Ubering. No, it was before I was even working here full time. Because I remember stopping in an Uber and recording one of those in my car. I don't remember what the topic was.
Oh, that's crazy. I just always remember the part from there. It's fish and chips, fish and chips.
They're walking around saying British things.
What British people do.
Pudding.
How else are you supposed to know they're the Brits? You haven't said fish and chips yet. Are you from Australia or London?
Vegemite.
All right, this is a terrible story for this guy. Dad had to have leg amputated after home pedicure went wrong.
Oh, no.
This out of London, of all places.
Oh.
A man had to have his leg amputated after a DIY pedicure. He suffered severe burns to his feet because of the hot water, and he attempted to treat them with a brand of cleaning and disinfectant product.
What?
Unaware that he had diabetes, the burns led to sepsis, necessitating amputation below the knee.
Maybe he was on an added sugar strike, making bad decisions.
That's possible.
Sounds like something you
when
do.
I've said this many times. I'm like, Katie, when I do a sugar cleanse, do not let me do a pedicure. Because that can happen. And it did.
Annie, are you okay with pedicures?
I need one so bad.
Me
yes,
too, girl.
I love them, love them, love them. My 9-year-old, when she had her 9th birthday, we got the ladies and all the ladies in the family got together, went to one of our local salon, spa, whatever things, and they were all there. And then I brought her in, and we surprised her. And it was the best. She was overwhelmed. We had the entire row of chairs on the wall. Was all her family for a birthday pedicure.
Aw.
But yes, it's absolutely the best. We know that Ryan has had a bumblebee pedicure. Ethan, have you ever had a pedicure?
I have not.
Would you?
Yeah.
That's a yes.
If it was given to me for free.
Brad?
By Brad.
No.
Do you have a Brad pedicure?
Absolutely.
No.
Brad, would you do it for you?
No. I like Ethan, but not that much.
You wouldn't do a pedicure?
I might get one, but I wouldn't.
He wouldn't give one.
Nobody's actually giving other people pedicures.
Okay,
A little bit
good.
offended.
You wouldn't give one to a bro?
How much? There's
Maybe.
no amount of money for you to give Ethan a pedicure?
There's money.
$85.
But I'm not doing it
$20 is
for free.
$20.
It's about what it costs.
Truth.
Pedicures are the best. Pedicures are the
good.
best.
Yeah, I agree. All right, you want one more?
Last one.
All right. Weird silicone phone case feels like human skin.
Ew.
And it can even get sunburned.
Oh.
No.
This flesh-like phone case is a creative reminder to protect yourself from the sun. A researcher named Mark Tyser has partnered with Virgin Media O2 to create the skin case. And it feels, looks, and burns just like human skin. He was inspired to create the case after research revealed the staggering gaps between the number of times people check their phone during hours with high UV index and the number of sunscreen applications at the same frequency. Thus, as the phone case starts to burn in real time, it serves as a reminder to slap on some sunscreen. Annie, are you okay with skin case?
No.
I think it would be nice when you're on the phone, you have your hand in your pocket.
All right, I'm getting you one for Christmas.
Feel like
That's
you're
your whole
holding
Christmas
someone's
gift.
hand.
Since you love it so much, I'm getting that. I'm getting you two.
Thank you. I'm going to put it on both sides of my phone.
That's right. And
It'll be hard to use it, but it'll feel like you're holding someone's hand.
It'll feel complete.
Or I get two phones.
You're so
I
weird.
can put both hands in my pockets and feel like I'm in a.
Never mind.
Feel like what?
I'm in an open relationship.
Oh, God. Wow.
Annie's gone.
Ryan Wiggins, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the last one, right? Why are we not playing
I always appreciate when Ryan says things on the show that my kids, when I come home, they're like, Mom, when Ryan said that, what did that mean?
Don't highlight it.
They bring it up.
They wouldn't
They're
even
watching
know.
right now.
They'd be like, open your... Oh, that
Last
sounds
night I
nice.
had to hear the explanation of motorboating. That's on you.
Yeah, but that's
song.
okay. I don't know why. I have no follow-up to
Next
that.
time the question comes up, I'm going to say, let's get Uncle Ryan on the phone. And I'm not doing this. YouTube live chat poll results when we come back. When I talk to you about Todd Sivia and Sivia Law, how he can help you through life's transitions with all the answers to questions that you need regarding legal concerns, areas of estate planning and elder law, remember that he serves both sides of the river in Missouri and Illinois alike. You can go see Todd Sivia at Sivia Law. In Illinois, he's located in Edwardsville, East Alton, Swansea, Centralia, and Mount Vernon. In Missouri, you can visit his offices in Wentzville and Creve Coeur. Book your strategy session today by calling 833-995-WILL. That's 833-995-WILL. Mention my name, Annie, when you call 833-995-WILL and get your strategy session free. That $300 value, that's going to be on him. He's going to waive that fee when you call and mention Annie. But you got to be one of the first 10 callers right now to 833-995-WILL. For all of your trust, estate, will needs, do what I did. Call Sivia Law. SiviaLaw.com.
When you're approaching retirement, there are a lot of questions to answer. Do you have enough money to fund your income for life? How should you claim Social Security? And what's your plan for health care and long-term care? Hi, I'm Eric Robert, Director of Investments with the ClearPath Wealth Management Group at Stifel and host of On the Money Saturday mornings at 11 on 97.1 FM Talk. Don't leave your retirement to chance. It's crucial to understand and address relevant risks before you retire. Our team can help you get organized, guide you through critical retirement decisions, and create an investment portfolio designed around your needs. To schedule your free retirement plan consultation, go to clearpathinvesting.com. That's clearpathinvesting.com. Or call us at 636-695-2650. That's clearpathinvesting.com or 636-695-2650. Stifel Nicholas and Company Incorporated. Member SIPC and NYSE.
Hey, you're listening to allegedly the funniest moments of 2025 on the Annie Frey Show. We're running these live. Ryan and I are here. We're just kind of hanging out, listening, and laughing along with you. Going to do a quick time check here. It's 1:37. This time check is sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
JerryKelly.com.
From the gateway to the airwaves. 97.1 FM Talk. St. Louis Conservative.
Talk about the state of the show, which might have changed in the last 3 minutes.
Do you want to give a little background of how we did this?
You can.
So at, we'll say 1 o'clock?
No.
12:30?
Maybe.
Annie goes, we got the State of the Union tonight, you know. It's not
No,
called the
I
State
said
of the
joint
Union.
address.
Okay, joint address. Why don't you do a State of the Show?
Yeah.
And that was in the show.
2 hours ago.
So it's not the easiest thing to just do.
Yes, it is.
But since I was able to step out a couple times, I was able to write this kind of while we were doing other things and find
I think you're
music.
setting yourself up for mediocrity here.
I am. I'm just going to warn you right now. Most of this, I'm not going to tell you that it's full of substance.
I'm shocked.
But you're going to find by the end that you've been on a journey.
Hit it. I hope you've put some production quality effort into this.
State of the show. My fellow middayers, I want to first thank Annie Frey, Brad Range, and Ethan Hannaford for the invitation to give this address today. Marcus Aurelius once said, quote, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Sun Tzu says, "Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust."
What does that mean?
And that's where we are, beloved ones, friends, neighbors, listeners, and friends. On the Annie Frey Show today, I stand before you large in stature, large in personality, and large in every way. I realize not everyone stands as large, and I feel bad for you. Now, the show. The Annie Frey Show has never been stronger, and yet, in some ways, needs drastic immediate attention. Trisha Siekman, manager at 97.1, said this, and I quote, "I agree."
Thanks, Trisha.
So here we are, between Iraq and Iran. Just kidding.
No, we're not.
A little political humor never hurt anyone except Alec Baldwin. We are not between Iraq and Iran. We are between Missouri and Illinois.
We're not really between them. We're in Missouri.
I think of the tale of someone I met just recently named Lucy Jenkins. Lucy came up to me, limping, and said, "Sir, what can be done to improve the Annie Frey Show?"
That's not what I asked you to do.
Part of me wanted to scream at her and throw her aside, but Lucy was old enough to be my grandmother, so I didn't do that. I shook my finger at her respectfully, then shook her hand and thanked her. In my hand, a coupon to Krispy Kreme, $2 off a dozen. In conclusion,
This in 2 hours?
the Annie Frey Show.
Have you been sitting on this speech?
It's on middays, noon to 3, every single day, Monday through Friday. And of this, we are sure. And strong. And large. The Annie Frey Show is ranked number 6 nationally. Midday, mid-market, according to Barrett Media. You who are listening to the State of the Show, you raised $26,000 for Lutheran school scholarships only a month ago. You're a part of every event that we do. Every time we go out, we are always surprised at how many of you show up, which
shocked,
is always
really.
fun.
Why are you here?
And this, in the words of our boss, Steve Moore, quote, is St. Louis's most listened to news and information talk show in 2024, unquote. Somehow, we don't know how that happened.
Or something.
Or something. I am pleased to say,
He doesn't know we use that quote.
ladies and gentlemen, that this is the state of the show.
Just 6 more minutes of applause. Ethan in for the rebuttal.
Yeah, and now for the Democrat side.
Yeah, Ethan, take it away.
Here is Ashley Moody of Florida.
Do it like Katie Britt did it.
Yeah, do it like Katie Britt.
All you have to do is almost cry the whole time.
So, I'm pretty offended by quite a few of the things
Now,
that
this
you
is
said.
I can't. This is your time. I can't comment here.
You just did.
I'm
You're already
step off.
stepping on
Hey,
my ability to speak by even talking and using your white male
This
voice
is like Trump and Zelensky just
to
going out of here.
step on me.
He's really taking the Democrat thing to.
Now you're starting to let it out a little bit. I'm appreciating the feminine side that you're showing there.
Whatever.
Little bit offended right now by some of the things that were said. Not a fan. Not a fan. Maybe if you had...
Can you cite specifics? Because it sounds like you can't.
He didn't really actually.
He didn't listen.
Here's what I can say. It was more so about the tone in your voice. There was a cockiness of, I'm just better than you because I'm a male and I'm white.
Oh.
And I just don't appreciate it. You know, maybe I could if I wanted to cite something specific, but I don't really feel like that right now. And I am empowered to not have to do that. Ryan Wiggins.
Would this help you?
I feel like I'm getting on a Disney ride.
I do too, doesn't it?
It's great. I love it. No, that's
You
it.
know,
I
in a
think
strange
it's
way,
fun.
in a strange way, it is kind of calming me. I'm not sure what it's doing to me, but the tension is just
dissipating.
Feels like it's just leaving my body right now.
As somebody who just... So I was talking about the state of the show. I cited some very specific things, some achievements. And you just came in and said it was all stupid. Well, you're on the show.
For context, I was told to share the liberal democratic side of it going
He's
in.
just doing what he was
So I was
told.
trying to play a part that really was fighting against the actual reasons with no reasoning.
But in that you've succeeded.
That was based all around my feelings and emotions.
I just
want
want
to say here. Is
I thought I did a pretty good
Ryan,
job.
for 2 hours time.
Yeah, well done,
Congratulations.
Ryan.
Thank you,
very
Ryan.
much. Thank you.
That could have been way worse. Almost.
There wasn't really much to it until the very end.
I liked the
You brought
random
it home.
quotes.
You brought it home.
Of Marcus Aurelius.
Yeah.
And Sun Tzu. That's how I would actually do a speech. Like that, I'm not capable of doing a better speech than that. That's the problem.
What were the quotes? What was that one?
Marcus Aurelius once said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live."
Is that a real Marcus Aurelius?
Is it from, like,
quote?
Gladiator?
And then what's the other one?
Sun Tzu says, "Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust."
Do you want to elaborate on that, or I think you've said it.
I think my point is clear.
Yeah. Well, that is the state of the show. We are not going to ask you to grade that. However, on YouTube, we will ask you to grade the State of the Union. How do you feel about where the country is right now? If you go to the Annie Frey YouTube channel, youtube.com/@AnnieFrey, you can grade the State of the Union, A, B/C, D, or F. Before we take a break here real quick, Ryan, your thoughts on the state of the country, the state of our union?
Yeah, I am very much... We've had a lot of comments on this today.
Yeah.
And a lot of the comments are saying, I think, the same way that I'm feeling, which is that we are moving in a better direction. I think 4 years from now, we're going to realize how much has changed in America. We're going to be battle weary, but we will be stronger.
Are you still doing speech?
Yes, I am.
How does Marcus
quotes?
Aurelius feel about
You got
this?
any quotes?
How about Commodus?
I would say really in 4 years that we'll all walk away saying even the finest sword plunged into salt
Stop
water.
it. Okay. Jackie on
eventually
YouTube
rust.
says, I voted A because they have done a hell of a lot in a short amount of time. It will be bumpy, but that is to be expected during repairs. Mark says A. Just watching the Liberals freak out gives them a B+. Brad, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I like Ryan had said, I think that
I'm a B, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you are.
We're definitely trending in the right direction. We're not there yet. We got a long, long way to go. But man, for the first, 6 weeks or so, this has been a wild ride. But everything has been moving in the right direction and moving so well that anybody that would try to hinder our movement in the right direction hasn't really even been able to find
Now
footing,
he's doing it.
Let alone...
It's like we have to fill time.
Yeah. Let alone actually come up with a credible assault. I mean, we talked about that
Did
with...
you say salt?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, even the finest sword, when plunged into salt water, will eventually rust.
We don't need to say that again.
But
Ethan?
it's still just as true, though.
Grade?
Is this
Did you say Justin Trudeau?
I think if you check the tape, you're going to find that I did.
Hey, it's your main man, Jimmy Fallon, and I am headed your way. Saturday, January 24th at the Factory in Chesterfield. We are defunding the joke police. So grab your tickets at 971fmtalk.com/events, and I will see you in the loo.
Point Pest Control. Yes, that's point with an E. PointPestControl.com. If you have a pest problem and you need it solved and solved fast, call the people who I called. Call Point Pest Control. I appreciate their willingness to get down to the bottom of any problem. And I'm talking specifically about, in our house, spiders. If you have spiders in your home, I think we had wolf spiders. They're so scary looking. If you've got mice that are, scratching, you can hear them scratching on the walls, or you just kind of find what mice leave behind, call Point Pest Control and get rid of them. I am a Premier Service Plan subscriber, and I encourage you to do that too. An extra 10% discount if you mention Annie Frey when you give them a call, and have them come out, give quarterly treatments. They treat inside the home and outside the home, and the treatments that they use, safe for the animals in your house, safe for the kids, safe for you, of course, and not safe for the pets. 636-798-0023. That's 636-798-0023. You can find them online at pointpestcontrol.com.
If you're the victim of a car accident or suffered a work injury in St. Louis, you want attorneys who live here and work here to handle your case. You want someone who knows St. Louis and is about St. Louis. You want Kaufman Townsley. Call 314-777-7777.
'Tis the season, and Quick Trip is turning your phone into the gift that keeps on giving, and giving, and giving. With QT's Holidays. From now till the end of the season, when you open the QT app, you'll automatically get one free gift per day. We're talking classic QT treats like coffee, pizza, or donuts, ready to make your taste buds sing carols of joy. Plus exclusive deals from your favorite brands. With a new surprise waiting for you every day, your phone will be stuffed with more treats than your stocking. QT's Holidays. Open the QT app for your daily gift.
Hey, it's Mark Reardon. If you're nearing retirement or already retired, call my friends Thomas Helbig and Bob Kershaw with the Retirement Advisory Group. They'll show you how linking to the market is much safer than owning the market for your retirement savings. They're the official financial advisors of my show. Go to retirementkey.com.
This is the Annie Frey Show on 97.1 FM Talk, St. Louis Conservative.
We are live here on the Annie Frey Show. Ryan Wiggins and Brad Range in studio with you, although a lot of what you're hearing is the best of. It's the funniest, weirdest, whateverest of the segments that we could find this year, stuff that we remembered being funny and we searched back up for. The first segment we played in this hour was called Pheromones and Funerals. That's because we talked about pheromones and we talked about funerals.
It's the origin story of Johnny Donkins.
It is. It's the origin story of Johnny Donkins. So before we hit on a bit of real news here for a second, I'm going to play what that produced, because I think it was a little bit later, like within a week, that we made an actual commercial for Johnny Donkins' Pheromans, which sounded like this.
You're a man. You make things happen. You need to make love happen without all the BS. That's why there's Pheromans, the patch that not only releases your natural pheromones, but also adds 150,000% more. Simply remove a Pheroman patch from its drip-free container, apply, and watch women come to you begging, pleading with you. Listen to these satisfied customers.
It has 150,000% more pheromones. And I tried it too.
Pheromans by Johnny Duncan. 97.1% natural pheromones of real men in heat. Distilled, bottled, patched. Ferroman. Because you don't have time for crap. You want to do it now.
After marriage, of course.
I didn't recognize those voices.
Those were fake. Those were AI.
That's amazing.
I always like in fake commercials back with SNL and whatever, where they'd go to endorsements and they're not really they're just saying something. they're not saying it worked for them. They're just saying, I tried it. That's it. Anyway, that's actually the only version that's ever played on this show. There is a slightly dirtier version of that is never played. I'm not going to do it now. I'm just telling you that it exists. That's the clean version. Because I wanted to make sure that we weren't saying, to go out and do that. We were saying this is all within the bounds of matrimony.
Oh man,
right?
I need the both audio cuts because I'm gonna run that and have AI make me a video commercial for it.
Oh, sweet! Yeah, we should do that. So a little bit of real news here before we get to the top of the hour, and we do have one more hour of the just craziest stuff that we could possibly find. I was thinking over the weekend about how crazy it is that there was a Powerball winner. And the Powerball was $1.6 billion. Is that right?
Yeah.
It was in that range. I don't know if it exactly got there or not. $1.6 billion. And we, going into it, nobody had won before we left for Christmas. And so we were pontificating. What would you do? We always do that. What would you do if you won? Are you going to buy a ticket and all that? Well, after all the taxes and everything, this is a side story. I think it ends up being about $500 million, if that, because there's so much taken out of that winnings. But either way, let's say you actually got the $1.6 billion and there was no taxes, no nothing. You actually got that cash. And this is for context. Here's how crazy it is what these NGOs are robbing people of. We're talking about in Minnesota with the Somali daycares, and there's so many other aspects of this. That one's just the one getting attention right now. I thought I'd bring up this old clip.
Maybe.
Well, at least we're live. Here we go. All right, I got it now.
Who complains the loudest and with the most amount of fake righteous indignation? The fraudsters. It's a tell. There's some of these NGOs that are crazy, like the $2 billion to Stacey Abrams' NGO that basically didn't exist and suddenly gets $2 billion awarded from the federal government. Why? And there are many such cases like that.
That's crazy. But remember, we reported on that earlier this year. There's an update on this. I know. I think I know where you're going. Lee Zeldin put out an update on this. But before we get to that, I just wanted to point out that one of the ways that people get rich in this country, one of the primary ways that a lot of people have gotten rich in this country is creating fake companies or fake NGOs or organizations or charities or whatever. And this one was Stacey Abrams. Now, if her name wasn't on it, people probably wouldn't have even noticed it. She's just a big name.
Right.
But she made a company, a non-government organization, that had a total of $100 to its name. Then went to the government, the Biden government, and said, we're going to do stuff with ovens in Georgia. And they're like, here's $2 billion.
Super efficient ovens.
$2 billion. And I wanted to make that comparison because we just got done with a Powerball that was not quite $2 billion, and you've been dreaming your life away about it. In the meantime, you could have just made an NGO and said, I don't know, gas pipes.
Gas pipes.
And they're like, here's the Powerball. Take it and run with it. It's just crazy. And I think it's important to point that out. And as Brad said, there is an update on this because for whatever reason, that clip has been circulating again. And Lee Zeldin came out, who's the head of the EPA, and he said, oh, by the way, right after we found out about this, which was right when the Trump administration started at the beginning of this year, they canceled that contract immediately, and they're doing that across the board. And they're still doing it. It's in the news right now. It's at the state level, though. There's a lot of federal government waste still. We know that.
It's good because you know she was going to use that to pump into Georgia statewide elections.
That's all it is. That's all it is. It's a money laundering scheme. And yet it's sort of barely iffy legal, and they've gotten away with it for a long time, so it's going to be tough to prosecute. That's why I think this year you're going to see some real prosecutions of these crimes because they take a while to piece together. And we're going to see more fraud exposed, too. Stick around. We're doing a fun show today. It's the best of the goofiest, weirdest segments we've done on The Annie Frey Show.
Hey
guys, Glover here with my very, very good friend, Dr. Kathy Maupin at BioBalanceHealth.com. If you have reached that certain age and you're just not feeling very well and nothing's working the way it used to work, go see Dr. Kathy. She is not only a medical doctor, she is a patient of this bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. It absolutely works. It's a long-term solution. She is an artist when it comes to helping you with your hormones. BioBalanceHealth.com for Dr. Kathy Maupin.
If I could be you.
And you could be me for just 1 hour.
If you could find a way.
To get inside each other's mind.
Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
We've all felt left out. And for some, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
Since we have lawyers in all 50 states, I see and hear lots of lawyer ads. It seems that most are bragging on what they got their clients. But be careful. If you heard that someone sold their car for $500,000, you would be impressed. But if you later learned that it was a rare $10 million Ferrari, would you say that person got screwed? And that's before you even know if it's true. Who is fact-checking? And how much went to medical bills and lawyers' fees? If you want to get an idea what your case may be really worth, visit forthepeople.com and go to Settlements and Verdicts. You will see what a law firm like ours is capable of. And fact-check for yourself. All that glitters is not gold. We became America's largest injury firm for a reason. We won big, a lot. At Morgan & Morgan, we represent consumers. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Gain peace of mind that your flooring and carpet installation will be done right the first time when you hire the experts at Michael's Flooring Outlet. They give all their clients attentive personal service, even bring toys for the kids of the household. It's a family-owned and operated business for 25 plus years. They make sure you make the right choice for your home. So if you have carpets or hard floors, you're going to be happy for years to come. 3 convenient locations in St. Charles County, 116 Main Street, in Old Town St. Peters at Mid Rivers and Highway 70, in West County on Olive, and the store in Darden Prairie. Michael's Flooring Outlet, IGotFloor.com.
We all have different ideas of the perfect retirement, but they all depend on the same thing, not running out of money. And preparing for retirement can sometimes be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Find out how to build your retirement on your terms.
What are your wishes, hopes, and dreams? What's retirement look like for you? Because everybody, that picture is different.
Join host Steve All for the All Financial Hour, Saturday mornings at 6 or Saturday afternoon at 4, here on 97.1 FM Talk.
KFTK FM Florissant from the Kaufman Townsley St. Louis's Injury Lawyers Studio. Call 314-777-7777.
That's 314-777-7777.
Fraudulent end to 2025. I'm John Saucier, Fox News. Congress getting ready to hold hearings next week on this fraud scandal involving government assistance programs in Minnesota next week. Here's Fox's Rich Edson.
The House Oversight Committee has announced it'll host hearings on the Minnesota fraud beginning next week. Chairman James Comer said in a statement that, quote, Congress has a duty to conduct rigorous oversight of this heist and enact stronger safeguards to prevent fraud in taxpayer-funded programs, as well as strong sanctions to hold offenders accountable. The committee says it has invited Minnesota Governor Tim Walz and Attorney General Keith Ellison to testify next month. Next week, the committee will hear from Minnesota state lawmakers who Comer says sounded the alarm and were ignored by the governor. Walz has said they spent years cracking down on fraud, referring cases to law enforcement.
The governor's office, meanwhile, has accused state Republican leadership of withholding hundreds of tips about fraud from state law enforcement so that they could release them during an election season. We're winding down this 2025, but it's already 2026 in other parts of the world, including in Auckland, New Zealand. Fireworks there at the city's Sky Tower. Other events being held in Beijing, in Indonesia, Hong Kong, Bangkok, and Sydney. Here in New York, security is high for tonight's celebration at Times Square. Fox's Alexis McAdams in Midtown Manhattan.
They're going to work with local, state, and federal partners to enhance safety measures, not because of a specific threat, but because they say there's going to be a massive crowd size. So they're going to add in thousands of police officers to screen at all of those access points. New this year, officers will patrol in the pen, so they're going to be walking around in plain clothes and in uniform. The NYPD commissioner says it's a tactic based on global terrorism trends. Also, alcohol is not allowed allowed in here into this area in Times Square, so they're going to check bags for that. Backpacks, larger bags, not allowed in.
America's listening to Fox News.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
10 athletes will face the toughest job interview in fitness that will push past physical and mental breaking points. You are the fittest of the fit. Only one of you will leave here with an iFit contract for $250,000.
This is when mindset comes in.
Someone will be eliminated.
Pressure is coming down.
Trainer Games on Prime Video January 8th. Watch the trailer on trainergames.com.
Air Comfort Service, heating, cooling, and insulation. Weather.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Partly sunny skies as we close out our Wednesday. It's breezy and 45. Tonight, New Year's Eve, partly cloudy. A quick drop out of the 40s, 35 at midnight, and 27 for the low. New Year's Day. On Thursday, partly sunny. It's a cold day, 39 degrees. Friday, mostly cloudy, and 44. This is 97.1 FM Talk. Chief Meteorologist, Dave Murray. The Annie Frey Show is sponsored by Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation. Air Comfort Service is celebrating 56 years of residential and commercial service, maintenance and installation, and heating and cooling systems. Get in your comfort zone. AirComfortService.com.
That is exactly what I needed to hear.
Thank God someone here knows what they're talking about.
That's us. That's right. Gotta love this American ride.
All right, you need to take the time and get the full picture.
Oh, yeah, here's the moment you have been waiting for.
Don't get me wrong. I love the ladies. I mean, they rev my engine, but they don't belong in the newsroom.
Annie's out. Ryan and Brad are in.
Goodness sake, kid. Keep your voice down. Your father's listening to the radio.
This is the Mannie Frey Show.
Hey, good 2025 to you. I hope the rest of yours is great. Beyond that, you're on your own. Sorry, but we got you covered for the rest of the day here on 97.1. Brad and Ryan in studio live playing the best of, the funniest, or at least the stuff that made us laugh as we look back over the year. And I tell you, coming up, we got an Annie, Are You Okay? Led by Ethan that is an absolute, I'm just warning you ahead of time, it is a marathon. We considered not playing it because it just goes. I mean, it goes forever. But it was funny enough that we're like, gosh, we got to play at least some of that. So that's coming up. I got a story about me driving and following this person randomly that I think was funny. It was true.
Oh, you think it's funny?
It was true. That's coming up in this hour.
This is the right length.
And then this segment right here is me giving my best attempt at some Halloween tips. Wiggins!
Oh,
Wiggins! All right, tomorrow's Halloween, so let's go over some of the most important news prepping you for Halloween.
You know, I know that you take your job really seriously,
Darn
but
right I do.
to do the cat makeup for this segment and to do it for the people on the YouTube live, I'm really impressed with your ability to wear this kind of makeup.
No, I didn't. No, you're
Who
mistaken.
Did it for you?
I'm not
Did
wearing
Ethan
any.
do it?
No,
Ethan's great at it.
No, this is just my face. And that's my beard right there. And I'm considering using some beard dye because it's getting a little gray, but it has nothing to do with cats.
It's not, even if you weren't wearing the cat ears, I would still be able to tell, like, oh man, you've really nailed the cat look.
It's really interesting that you've embraced fully the theater of the mind that radio is, because I'm not doing any of those things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I will show you some pictures online if you want to see.
If you're not doing any of them, why would you want to be so aggressive at making
that?
sure the theater of the mind? We got to tell people.
This is classic cat makeup. So these are 10 great ways to do cat makeup for Halloween.
I just want to know, when you were putting together this 7 minutes of radio, what service you thought you were doing to people to show pictures. Again, on Theater of the Mind, you just showed a picture to the radio audience.
Mm-hmm. Well, when we met...
Are you going to show us 10 pictures?
Yeah, I am. When we met people at Lit Cigar Lounge for our 25th last week, I thought, what do these people want? And if I met you there, just know that what I thought when I met you was you probably wear cat makeup on Halloween. And there are a variety of ways to do that. For instance,
Ryan, that's the other political party. You went to the wrong party.
Oh. I was in downtown St. Louis walking around at a No Kings protest. Cheshire cat makeup. Interesting, huh?
Are you just going to look at pictures and flip through? What, Ethan, will you help? Help.
Check this out. Realistic snow leopard makeup.
You're just saying things.
Cool, huh? Also, there's one that's just called cat scratch makeup, which is, conservative, related to Ted Nugent, cat scratch fever.
No.
And
is this going the way you thought it was going to go?
And they just put a bunch of cat scratches across her face. And it's pretty cool. Like, they just made it look like a cat had scratched her. So that's that one. And I did bring some other lists if you want to move on. I mean, I could stay on that one if you wanted to. What do you think?
It is a look of death right now that Ryan is getting.
I can't save this segment.
Okay. All right. I'll take that as a move on. How about pumpkin colors and their meanings?
Wait.
Orange. Oh.
Trisha?
So what does orange mean, Ryan?
Pumpkins are the standard color you'll find at most pumpkin patches.
Okay.
What about tan and red pumpkins? These are great for eating. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
That's
I didn't
right.
know there was pumpkin colors besides orange.
Yeah, there are. There's lots of them. They're all within this gourd family.
Oh, okay. Got
Yellow and white pumpkins are ornamental, meaning they don't do anything. And then black and orange pumpkins. Have you ever seen these, Annie? Talk about it.
That's the look of death.
Well, these pumpkins represent...
Can you do a little better job so I don't have to do Wiggins America every day from now on? Because that's, I think, what we're on track for.
These pumpkins... Oh my gosh, there's so much time left, too. This is great. Pumpkins represent the spooky spirit of Halloween, darkness, and the transition from fall to winter. In other words, they don't do anything either. I'm reading the room here a little bit.
How's that going?
And there's tons of other colors here that they could be. I'm going to move on. 50, and I'm going to go through all 50.
Oh.
Best non-candy Halloween treats. So if you're trying to be healthy like the Hannaford family is,
excluding Ethan,
and you want to give out healthier treats, maybe not even food. Most of these are not even food. And you're just like, yeah, I'm tired of giving out Reese's and things that people love. I'd rather give out these things. Stamps.
Just any stamps. Okay. All right.
That's one place. Now, it could be a variety of stamps. They talk about it in the hand stamp, the old Halloween hand stamp way. But I wouldn't. Would you mind getting stamps in your Halloween?
What about a kid
bag?
Kid. This is for kids.
I was
a
asking,
9-year-old
I was
doesn't
asking
care about-
Annie.
I know, but I knew she wasn't going to answer. She hasn't said a word in the last 8 minutes.
We still only have 2.5. Stickers.
Okay. Stickers works a little better.
What about?
Can you imagine tuning in right now?
I thought they did politics. Bubbles.
This is all that the left needs to hear
3 down, 47
to
go.
fortify their opinion of the conservative right. This right here. This is it.
Send me to Congress. I'll filibuster doing this.
I'd like to send you there right now. Go. Nobody's doing anything there anyway.
You ever thought about giving out Play-Doh? Or Halloween Slinkies? What about Halloween sunglasses? Seems a little silly to me because it's already dark. Vampire fangs? Now that's a good 25 of them right there.
That was 7.
But we're about halfway through. Just letting you know where you are in the timeline. Popcorn balls. Now we're into some food. What do you guys think about popcorn balls?
Grandma used to make popcorn balls.
Did she? Mm-hmm. That's great. Can you tell a quick story about that?
She used to make popcorn balls. That was quick.
Popcorn balls were always good on the outside because it had like the sugary coating, and once you got into the inside, you're like, oh, it's just popcorn.
Mm-hmm. Dive into that a little more.
That's all I got, Ryan.
All right.
Big,
slap bracelets.
Beautiful popcorn balls.
For Halloween?
LED glow rings. Gosh.
This is just all the junk you get when you win tickets at an arcade.
I could just go on and on. Halloween pencils, stress balls. How about coloring books?
And he literally
Talk to us
took
more
her
about
headphones
stress
off.
balls, Ryan.
Sure. Let me go back because I went past that page.
Dive a little deeper.
You actually found an article of 50 of these?
Yeah, I did.
And you just thought you'd read them?
Well, I thought they would
You sound like that guy who fell off the ladder.
Well, I was. Hey, you're listening to Leaf Filter Radio. We got Ron on the line again.
Do you know how Ron felt right now? You need a photo.
Ron, are you on a ladder? Well, I was.
We love our sponsors, every one of them.
Okay, we've got the chips, the fancy cheese, the sparkling cider. Oh, and I need to fill up the tank on the way home.
Look at the cart. We haven't even hit midnight yet, and you're already blowing your save money resolution for next year.
I'm not blowing it. I'm being smart. I'm using Upside.
Upside? That cash back app?
Exactly. I just claimed an offer, and just like that, I'm getting cash back on all these groceries. And I'll do the same at the gas station. It's how I earned an extra $250 this year.
Wait, $250?
Yep, that's extra cash I can cash out to my bank or throw onto gift cards to my favorite spots.
Download the free Upside app and start earning cash back now. Use promo code POP for a $10 bonus on your first grocery purchase. That's promo code POP. Make your resolution easy this year. Download the free Upside app today and use promo code POP for an extra $10 bonus on your first purchase.
Offers vary by user and location at participating merchants. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
License number E2014A.
Hey, it's good to see you.
At Grasser Home Services, we're looking for happy plumbers to join our team. Plumbers who are polite, honest, and do the job right.
And love dogs. They must love dogs.
Plumbers who treat customers' homes with respect, care about the details, and show up on time.
Know a happy plumber who's great with dogs?
Have them call Grasser Home Services.
Green is always Grasser at GrasserHomeservices.com.
You know the rush when you reach that goal? When something you've worked for pays off? That's success. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skills-based education that helps move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills. Apply now and save with no application fee. Classes start January 7th. Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com or in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
Family focused, faith filled, always on point. It's the Annie Frey Show.
Like your leg hair?
I've had it to where it was all moving in the wrong direction. You had to comb it the right direction to make it not hurt.
I have a terrible headache right now, and that's why.
That's why we were talking about that. That's the context for that.
I have a terrible headache, and he's sitting right over there.
You're listening to the Mark Cox Morning Show.
I'm Heidi Harris. Actually, I think it was record today.
I have had a terrible headache for, I was going to say hairache, for
hairache
24 hours. And I just looked at Ryan and I go, have you ever had your hair like moving in a way out of your head that it causes you to have a headache? And he looked at me and goes, no. And then I was like, oh.
Back when I was younger, that's not true. I haven't had it for a long time. Back when I was younger in 1996, I remember having a real bad headache with my skater cut. It was a windy day and it was just blowing all over the place. And I was like, oh, gosh, I'm so attractive.
You had hair?
And then you said, with arms wide open. Ethan, you got a head of hair over there.
I do indeed.
If you like need to wash your hair or if you've had a hat on or something, have you ever like moved your hair from the way it had been laying for some time and move it to a different direction and it hurts? You're like a headache hurt.
Constantly.
See?
That's not. You have not had that happen.
Yes,
You're just
I
agreeing
swear.
with Annie.
Listen, just because
you just think
you're
Annie's
jealous,
cool.
just because you're jealous of my beautiful head of lettuce I have over here, doesn't mean that you need to take it out personally on me for agreeing with
That's
her.
exactly
Listen,
what
Mr.
he
Cabbage Patch. You are here by invitation today. So
Hey, my invitation. So don't scare him
and
off.
that is why I know that you're just saying whatever she wants to hear. Yeah, oh yeah, my hair hurts all the time when it moves the wrong direction. I totally get what you're saying, Annie.
Everybody knows what that's like.
No, they do not.
Except for Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like now, especially.
Brad?
I've never had hair as long as Ethan's, so somewhere between Ethan's hair length and my hair length, it doesn't happen.
Have you always had thick, luscious locks?
No.
What's your trick, Ryan?
Started.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, people called me Dave Mustaine because I had 80s rock
Gotta
hair.
Google that.
I was going to say, I don't even know who that is.
It was ironically, though, right?
No, it's because I looked like Dave Mustaine, a mini little Dave Mustaine.
I'm really curious now, too. Dave Mustaine.
And that's a good picture to come up from the search there, too. I didn't
Woof.
even know that would happen.
Woof!
Yeah.
Ethan says, and I quote, woof.
Yeah.
Jeez. Did you know you're a redhead?
I'm not, but I had that kind of hair. And I was really into Megadeth for that age. There were people that were more into Megadeth at that age, at that time. But
And now it's time to play Is Annie Okay With This?
I wasn't done.
Yes. Yes, you were. Dave Mustaine.
This is where you have to say, hello, Ethan.
Yeah. Hello, Ethan. Do I
Hello,
always say Trisha?
Annie and crew.
Hey.
Hi, Cabbage Patch.
I don't appreciate that. All right, it's time for Annie, Are You Okay? I am filling in for the one and only Trisha Everding. I just want to make sure that the expectations aren't nearly as high as they normally are.
Have you heard the segment?
Well, here's the thing, is when I fill in for Wiggins on Wiggins America, the expectation is this is going to be better than it normally is. That's not the case for this segment. Not the case. Okay? So just wanted to put the expectations out there. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Ryan, I love you. Florida man pulls a gun at a bar because the karaoke machine wasn't working.
Oh, Ryan.
We've all done this.
Ryan was just in Florida.
You were just in Florida,
wait,
Ryan.
Did you say the karaoke machine wasn't working?
Correct.
What's your go-to karaoke song, Ryan?
Sweet Caroline.
That's cheap.
I don't actually do that. It was just the first one that popped in my head.
I was going to say, are you the fourth person to sing Sweet Caroline at karaoke night?
You like
That's the only time I do it.
You
Is
kind of
people
the
are like, dear Lord, again? Like, Sweet
One
Caroline.
more time.
Yeah.
you like the one to play tequila, and that's your song.
Yeah.
It's the only word.
Brad,
I like going up there and just doing bump, bump, bump.
Nothing else.
What is your karaoke song, Brad?
I don't have one, but if I had to do karaoke, I'd probably do Funky Cole Medina.
Okay. Ethan?
Breaking Free from High School Musical.
I don't know anything about High School Musical.
Is that the Soarin' Flying one?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm going to play a little bit of my
Sweet
karaoke
Caroline?
song.
Wait.
No, because Sweet Caroline is just a joke. This is my actual one.
This
Brad wants to
This
pull
is
it up.
serious.
Yeah. Crank it. Crank it.
Do you have a Dave Mustaine wig for this?
Ditch your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down in Fraggle Rock.
Fraggle Rock. Okay. All right.
Worries for another day. Then the workers come in. They're like, dances for another day. And you're like, shut up.
Speaking of,
All the crowd goes crazy.
Ethan.
A 34-year-old man was celebrating St. Patrick's Day at a bar in Clearwater, Florida, when he decided he wanted to do some karaoke. The bar did have a machine, but it wasn't working. He allegedly got very angry about this, and when another patron tried to calm him down, he pulled a gun.
Oh, no.
When cops arrived...
Hey, buddy, just chill out a little bit. It's just karaoke. I said, get the machine on. I came here to do karaoke. They're not even karaoke.
Did anybody get hurt before we...
No. It gets only better, though, with added context. When cops arrived, he was still waving it around. Can you imagine him just, like, throwing his hands, like, waving his hands
gun?
all over the... Yeah, the gun. He allegedly got very angry. He was arrested and is facing felony charges for aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a felon. Annie,
Yeah, I would think so.
Are you okay with St. Patrick's Day?
Sure. I think I found out I'm 17% or 12% Irish. We, back in the days of Katie Bailey / Katie Fitzpatrick, when she was the producer of the show, she sounds very Irish, right?
Yeah.
Well, she said on that show something like turns out she's like 5% or 4% Irish. And my mom does genealogy stuff. And I have some actual, I know the names of the people. I don't know them. My mom does. Of the people in my family who are Irish. So I was like, oh, I guess I get to, if I celebrate this, it's not appropriation, but I only celebrate for 12% of the day.
Of every day, though.
Yes.
That's what you'd have to do.
What does the time breakdown look like for that? It's like first few minutes when you wake up and then lunchtime, or
mostly.
It's a parade around 10:30.
Yeah.
Real short. It's just her and a fern and a wagon.
I've never seen
and
this.
a dream.
Yeah, downtown Edwardsville every day.
There she goes again.
Yeah.
Okay. New study finds
Little
that.
fun fact about that parade: she's 12% Irish. That's why she does
it's
that.
so small.
Yeah. It all makes sense now.
We should video that. That should happen.
Well, people video it every day. It's become a thing in Edwardsville.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes again.
Yeah, she goes from the courthouse to the coffee shop. It's not a long walk. It's only 12% of her day.
Are we ready?
Anything more would be disrespectful.
Yeah, right. It would be appropriation.
New study finds.
See what I do for my German heritage.
A
A lot of sauerkraut.
I'm glad it went there.
I am too.
New study finds that chewing on wood can boost your memory.
Duh.
That's why you do it, right?
Any comment?
Ryan does that. Ryan,
put that stuff in my mouth.
just yesterday, I walked into Ryan's office and he was just going to town. Do you remember that, Ryan?
It was my desk.
Do you remember that?
I remember that.
That's because you've been doing it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it improves your memory. The more you chew on your desk. Now, the thing is, you got to consider a lot of that's particle board. And it just kind of comes apart.
That can have the counter effect.
As it gets
The
wet.
chemicals. But you do know that RFK Jr. is working to get those out.
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I voted for him.
I'm sure that was quite the sight for you, Annie, walking in on that.
Yeah, I've walked in on worse.
I tell you what, I froze, though, because I usually try to make sure nobody sees that. She walked in, I had a mouthful of desk. And I said, oh, crap. But you couldn't quite understand it. My mouth was full.
We haven't even gotten to the question.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Focus. Okay.
Yep.
Gum chewing has been shown to boost blood flow to the brain.
No.
For
Not
enhancing
in favor of blood in the brain.
alertness,
You said
focus,
gum?
and
I thought
cognitive
you said wood. I've been
function.
chewing wood for years because of that. And it was gum the whole time?
A new study out of South Korea found that chewing on a hard substance, in this case, a wooden medical tongue depressor, boosts the primary antioxidant in the brain that plays a crucial role in protecting against oxidative stress leading to better memory. They tested this against chewing gum and found that wood sticks were more beneficial. So, Annie.
But it's any hard surface. It's not
this
just
could go
wood.
a lot of ways. What do you want to know, Ethan?
That's good. That's good. I've been chewing on stuff other than
Would
wood,
you
too.
shut up?
I go down to Granite City Steel sometimes. Like, can I get a fresh coil? Just dump it right off the truck. Those things are expensive.
Ryan.
Annie, are you okay with chewing on wood?
No.
Oh. That's where you hit the button.
No. No. Shame on you.
Oh.
Ryan.
Yeah, take a breather after that one. Okay.
So you want some hard old gum. Probably.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
Now you're catching on.
I don't
Took
look like
you
an
a while.
idiot. Eating wood.
You're the one that admitted to eating your desk.
I also told you that I try to make sure nobody sees it.
Doesn't mean you don't do it. Okay, little boy calls cops to tell them his mom ate his ice cream. Anyone see this?
Valid.
This video? Did anyone see this video? Police were dispatched
Ryan, have
to...
you seen this video?
I know about it.
Which is
I watched
Ryan
the
code for...
captions.
No, I haven't seen this.
Saw the video, not the audio.
I've seen moms at ice cream before.
You know what? Every single time, as I've gotten older, I've tried not to do this. If somebody goes, do you know, and then whatever name. You know Jim Stansel?
Oh, yeah.
I'm always like, 100% of the time, I don't know why I do this. Either, yes, I do know that person, or... No, that name sounds really familiar.
You're like,
But I have no clue
You're
who
just
this
trying
person
to
is.
CYA in case it's like your
You know what?
cousin
You're
or
probably
something.
right. Yeah.
You don't want someone to
Yeah.
feel like, no, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, like, oh, Jim Stansel. Yeah, he's your next door neighbor.
He was
You
your
talk to
roommate
him
for 4
every
years
day.
in college.
Yeah.
Exactly. What?
Police were dispatched to a home in Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin after a 4-year-old boy called 911 to report that his mom had eaten his ice cream. Mom grabbed the phone and explained, but officers showed up for a wellness check to be safe.
That's the right thing to do.
When they arrived, the boy confirmed he was calling about the ice cream and demanded she be locked up. Police said eventually he agreed to not press charges.
Did she eat the ice cream?
Yeah.
That's an inappropriate usage of 911. It clogs the lines.
At least it wasn't in St. Louis. And 2 days later,
Yeah.
the officers stopped by again with 2 scoops of ice cream and sprinkles.
Oh.
No, it ended funny.
Annie,
I thought they were going to arrest that kid.
What? For the inappropriate usage
Yeah,
of
you
911?
can't clog the lines. That wasn't a real emergency.
Right, he was 4.
He needs to learn. Who's going to educate him? His mom's not. He's out there calling 911. She didn't even know.
Did you ever, or did any of your kids ever do that?
Call 911?
Yeah.
No.
I did once.
Before.
No reason.
Just to talk?
Grandma was watching us. I was like, 911. And then I put it in, and I hung up right away.
Just to see if it was a real thing?
Yeah.
Did they follow up?
Yeah, they called back.
I used to
And
do
was
that with
I was
Nickelodeon.
heart was pounding. I was so
yeah.
scared. I was like 10 years old. And then eventually, my parents come back in town, then I guess the next week at some point, and they're like,
So
they sit me down, they're like, did you call 911? I was like, yeah, but it was an accident. Oh, I was so scared. I
Yeah.
thought I was busted.
Well, that's a lesson you learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Did
didn't
you call
do it again.
411 before you dig?
No, that's 611. 411 is information.
That's why I always get in trouble when I dig. It's like, well, they didn't give me this
He's out in his
information.
yard digging,
I called
going,
for information.
77 and sunny, and it's 402. Everything's good.
I'm always smoking a
Safe to
cigarette,
dig.
digging in my front yard. Like, this is totally safe because I called that number.
Did you call time and temperature when you were young? We used to do it before school every day.
No, but I did call. You remember Nickelodeon's Big Help?
No.
They would do this environmental thing where you're supposed to call and pledge hours of help. And I'd be like, oh, sweet, I'm going to call and see what they do. And I would just call and listen to, whoever on the other end of the phone, sister or whoever, talking to you, going, hey,
Tia Mowry.
you just pledged 10 hours of help. And I'm like, no, I didn't.
Do you know what time and temperature is, Ethan?
No.
411, right? Isn't that what time and temperature is? Or is time and temperature something different? Information, 411 is information. What's the 411? If someone says, what's the 411? Have you ever heard that phrase
Yes.
before?
Yeah.
411
That's the information.
is information.
Yeah.
Is who you would call to get information, not to dig.
Yeah, that's why they say, what's the 611 to bulldozer drivers?
It's very industry
I've
specific.
heard that one.
Yeah.
That's because
even
it
though
doesn't
they don't
exist
dig,
even.
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Maybe time and temperature is different. Because you used to be able to call time and temperature. You didn't have the internet. You didn't have a watch or a phone or a scroll on a screen that said what the temperature was all the time. You might not have even known what the time was. You had to call a phone number to be like, that's for real.
Those are the kinds of things that people my age and younger just do not think about. What
No.
did people do to get those things?
I mean, if you think
when
about
you didn't have phones.
if you had a watch, it was not a smartwatch. Smartwatches didn't even exist. I remember my first Nokia phone it would have the time on it, but you didn't get the weather on those things. You had the time. You had to press number 2 3 times to type a C, and you played Snake.
Yep.
That's what you did. And I would like to have that Nokia phone back right. I had an American flag faceplate on it. Imagine that when I was 16. But You would call time and temperature in the morning so that you would know what the weather was going to be like, so you knew what to wear, especially on a day like today.
I had a guy tell me in college, never wear a watch because you always want to be able to walk up to a pretty girl and ask her what time it is to start a conversation. And I was like, that's really good advice. But then I realized that guy was a loser and he never had any dates and his advice was terrible.
But why couldn't you do that if you're wearing a watch still, Ryan?
Because they'd see you had a watch.
No, you just wear the watch and you walk up to him and be like, you want to know what time it is?
I like that more.
Like you were just
Power
full
move.
of information.
It's Ryan time. No, Ryan.
Anybody want to know what time it is? Because guess what I've got right here on my wrist? It's a watch. People are like, wow.
It's really weird to go back and think about not having access to phones because we lived the majority of our youth that way, Ethan. It was not the biggest difference growing up without all of the tech and the internet. Like literally, we did not have the internet. School closings.
Every neighborhood back then. You ever seen Stonehenge?
This is gonna be
neighborhood
stupid.
had one of those.
Shut up.
That's how you knew when to go.
Ryan,
home.
we don't.
I'm very
tell
curious
time
where he's
going to
go with that.
No,
No,
he
it's
doesn't
the
even
seasons.
get it.
It's true.
Go further.
The joke is too deep.
Go further.
No, it's
In
okay.
history, we're almost to the beginning.
You remember Adam and Eve?
I do.
No watches. No clothes.
What?
Yeah.
No. How'd they tell the time?
It'd be really weird if they were walking around with a watch on. Was there a question?
Yeah.
What was it?
Annie, are you okay with sprinkles on your ice cream?
Yeah, I do. The non-Perriells are the best, though.
What's the problem, baby? What's the problem? I don't know. Well, maybe I'm in love. Think about it every
You know that
time.
feeling you have when you look at the forecast and you see that rain is coming and it's going to be around for a while. Your basement is the issue at hand. It gets wetness, it's got moisture in it, and you need to solve this problem. Enter Home Shield Foundation Repair. Matt Hayes and Home Shield Foundation Repair at the phone call at 314-227-9636. That's 314-227-9636. Can come to your home and look at your basement and give you a solution. They have a comprehensive system that includes advanced drain tile installation that effectively manages and directs water away from your home's foundation, can prevent leaks, seepage, and flooding that they can implement into your home and solve this problem for you once and for all. So when you tune into the forecast and you see rain, you can rest easy. This system also comes with a lifetime warranty. You can trust Home Shield Foundation Repair. Give them a call at 314-227-9636. Find them online at HomeshieldFoundationRepairs.com.
I'm Kristen Press. And I'm Tobin Heath. We're World Cup winners, Olympians, and the hosts of The Recap Show.
Every week, we sit down with the icons, disruptors, and game changers on the field and beyond it to talk victories, heartbreaks, and everything in between.
We've built a space where athletes, change makers, and people creating the future of women's sports can show up and show off as their full, unapologetic selves.
Follow and listen to The Recap Show wherever you get your podcasts.
Turning 50 doesn't mean slowing down. It means getting smarter about your health. That's why we created Neovitin Men's 50 Plus Multivitamin. It's doctor formulated to support your energy, immune health, and overall vitality. Plus, it's made in the U.S. using the finest domestic and international ingredients. Take control of your health with supplements you can trust. Look for Neovitin Men's 50 Plus at your local Schnucks, Dierbergs, or online at neovitin.com. Neovitin, made for men who keep moving forward.
Hi, I'm Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, America's largest family law firm. During this time of year, difficult relationships sometimes become impossible. If you or someone you care about is facing a family law issue, let us set up a 1-hour Cordell Consult. The Cordell Consult is a meeting with a local attorney who will give you clear guidance about your options, whether it's a separation, a postnuptial agreement, divorce, or custody. CordellCordell.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely upon advertisements. 600 Kelwood, St. Louis.
Well, we're closing in on at the end of the last Annie Frey show of the year. We're very glad you guys have come and hung out with us as Ryan and I have presented some of the funniest moments from 2025, and we're looking forward to a great 2026. The time is 2:36. This time check is sponsored by Jerry Kelly Heating, Air Conditioning, Electrical, and Plumbing.
It's time for a $98 furnace tune-up.
Fox News National, St. Louis Local, 97.1 FM Talk.
Yeah, this is a bizarre thing that happened. I thought, gosh, what a ridiculous thing that I'm on the radio. I get to tell this story. Okay,
I'm real nervous.
So I'm leaving. I'm leaving a store on I think Sunday, and I decided instead of leaving out this exit, I'm going to try to go through the parking lot because it's going to be faster to go through the parking lot than to go this way. So whatever. So I'm driving through the parking lot at a Home Depot. And I'm going just a little bit faster than you would if you were looking for a parking spot. Not much, but just a little bit because I was just kind of cutting through it. And a lady, I assumed it was a lady, I couldn't quite see the driver, pulls out.
Why? Is it because of how they were driving?
Maybe. Pulls out, backs out of her spot so fast.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not really going that fast that I almost hit her. I had to slam on my brakes, and it's one of those where everything in your car that's on a seat flies forward and is now on the floor. And the problem was not that she was backing out, but it was that as she was backing out, she was going to turn. And I was so close to her that she would have backed into me. And so she was backing out of the spot way too fast and not looking at all. And so I had to honk. And there's no way when you honk to tell somebody, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm trying to make you aware. You honk and it's just...
Should we have different kind of signals for a honk?
I almost feel like
here's a honk that's like, oh, hey.
Yeah, with your left
Ryan,
hand, it's
how
like,
are you?
beep. And the other one's like, Urgh.
It's like Morse code, yeah.
Yeah.
And one's like,
but there's not. It's all the same honk.
bless your heart.
Or the New Jersey version.
Yeah.
So I had to honk just to make her aware. I assume it was her. All I could see is the passenger, and the passenger was a very old lady. And from what I could see, I thought the driver was an older lady too, but I couldn't quite see. So no big deal. This person driving that I figured was a woman started to pull back in, but it took the person a minute because she really had no idea I was there. So, okay, she gets back in the spot. So I start driving, no big deal, whatever. So I'm driving up out of this parking lot, and I look in my rearview mirror and I'm like, oh no, I hope this person is just right behind me waiting at a stoplight now. Because I wasn't trying to make them mad, but I think it is them. They had kind of a recognizable license plate and I could see in my rearview, I think that's that person. So I'm going up into my neighborhood and the person follows me. And I'm like, well, they could also live up here. Have no idea. So I make a turn onto the main road, and I'm thinking, it would probably, if they're coming up here in general, they're probably likely to be on this same road. So what I'll do is I'll turn off onto a side road, and if they follow me then I'll know, oh, we're getting maybe they're actually following me. So I get to this spot in the neighborhood and I turn off to the right. The person behind me turns off to the right. So I'm like, okay.
It was me, guys.
Are they really following me? Because it still could just be in the neighborhood, right? So then I get to another stop, and it's either straight or left. And I'm like, well, 50-50 here. I'll just go left. They follow me left. I'm like, okay. Still could be just that they're going to their house, and I happen to be going that direction.
They're
so
like, he's following us to his house.
Yeah, how would I? So I go forward a little bit more. There's a couple of side streets that I passed that I was like, I guess I could go on one of these, but then what if they go down them? So I keep going. I get to another stop. And at this one, I can go left, straight, or right. And I'm like, I think I'm going to go right because if I go straight or left, then it's clear that I don't want to go to my house because if they are following me.
Yeah, that's the number one thing you don't do.
I don't want to go to.
Don't
and
bring
I
the
live
crazy
on
home.
Right. I live on a street where, even if you didn't follow me onto my street, it's not a long street, so you would know kind of where I live, but you could follow me too. So I'm not going to do that. And that was, if I went left, that would be toward my house. So I'm like, well, either straight or right. Straight makes the most sense because there's a lot more neighborhood in the straight. But if I go right, then I'll know a little bit better if they're following me because there's very few houses over here. So I go right. Follows me.
This story would be awesome if they just went a different way. And
Isn't that great? And then we went our separate ways and nothing happened. So now I'm at the final turn where if I go left, I can go kind of back into the neighborhood, or I can go right and go down a cul-de-sac. And there's not that many houses down this cul-de-sac. So I'm like, now I'm getting kind of heated because I'm like, first of all, I didn't do anything to you. And if you're following me and you're mad at me, I'm getting mad. Second, if you are following me, and again, I don't know who that driver is because I couldn't tell who it was, what's this going to be? So I go right down the cul-de-sac. They turn right. follow me down the cul-de-sac. At the very end of this thing, I'm like, all right, here we
we're
go.
out of time, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tomorrow at noon, I will finish the story.
No, I don't know if you would.
So I get to the end of the cul-de-sac. There's 2 houses at the end of this thing. One of them has a family playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, I'm not going to try to turn around in that driveway. So I'm turning around, and I kind of had to go into this other driveway to kind of get around. But immediately when I turn around, I'm like, I'm rolling my window down, and I'm going to ask them very sternly, can I help you? Because I did nothing wrong to this person if they're mad at me. So I turn around, and I roll my window down, and I glare at this old lady who pulls into her driveway at the end of that cul-de-sac. That I had just halfway pulled into. And she is trying not to make eye contact with me at all. She thinks that I have somehow found her house and am pulling into her driveway.
How do you know she
I
lived
had
there?
no clue. Because she was with another old lady, and they pulled in the driveway, and I watched them open the garage door.
You saw the garage door open?
Yes.
So you know for sure. So you, by happenstance, found her
all
home.
these turns, all these random turns, and I end up basically at the woman's house.
God, your life is made for radio.
Right?
It's so not fair.
And I was ready for a brawl. I'm like, what's going to happen here, you know?
With the 2 old ladies?
He's like, all
Well, I
right,
didn't know.
Grandma, here
Quick
we
Rick
go.
says senior abuse.
I didn't know if it was an old lady. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure. I couldn't see.
What were you? How are you going to start that brawl?
I was just going to start yelling, like just pointing at my chest. It's like, yeah. You see these?
Start quoting Marcus Aurelius. I know things.
You see these pecs?
They're built of muscle.
I'm a man.
Gummy bears.
What are you going to do if
plunge
these
this
people
sword.
listen to the Annie Frey show? And
What's that?
What do
Say
you?
again?
I mean, this isn't. There is no way this story happened to anybody else. What if these 2 lovely women are listening to the Annie Frey show right now?
Doris and what should the other one name be named? I can't think
I
of
know
it.
you should have come up with one
I'm
faster.
struggling. Betty. Doris and Betty.
Doris and Betty, I would just tell them, I feel so bad that I probably scared you to death. Because I was not intending to.
They're at Card Club right now telling the exact same story.
I hope so. I hope they are. And I do. I kind of feel bad. I didn't do anything, obviously. I didn't do anything wrong. But the whole time I'm like, man, this is getting pretty intense. What's going to happen here? I was actually glad to see the family at the end of the road because I thought, if there's going to be some sort of fight.
Were you actually gearing up for a
I was
brawl?
actually I'm like, what is this person? You can send a message. If you're really mad at somebody, you follow them a little bit.
Right.
You send a message. You don't then go down a cul-de-sac with them. You know, you're getting ready to do something to them if you're following down a dead end.
You follow them if you're wanting to send a message?
I could see that happening. Yeah. If you're really mad at somebody, you like somebody cuts you off, you follow them real close.
No.
I could see it. But
Jackie says they'd be granny fannies.
well, if that's the case, just know that I think that you ladies are great. I think you should watch where you're pulling out in the Home Depot parking lot. But aside from that, you guys are fine.
That's kind of rude.
And I am just a devil with love to spare. So viva!
Hey, it's your main man, Jimmy Fallon, and I am headed your way. Saturday, January 24th at the Factory in Chesterfield. We are defunding the joke police. So grab your tickets at 971fmtalk.com/events, and I will see you in the loo.
Stewart's American Mortgage, big loan. You know Stewie. I've talked about Stewie for years now, and the reason why is because he's the best at what he does. When you are shopping for a mortgage, when you are looking to purchase a new home, if you're looking to refinance your current home, maybe you have an opportunity now for a lower rate. Maybe you have to take some cash out now to pay down some high interest credit card debt, just, to get your financial affairs in order. You want Stewie at Stewart's American Mortgage, and you want the bagel loan. Okay, what makes the bagel loan from Stewie so special? You go through and you get your new home purchase, everything, you found the home that you want, you need to get pre-approved. You probably need to do that first anyway. When you qualify for the bagel loan with Stewart's American Mortgage, you go through the buying process just like you normally would. At the end, there are $0 in closing costs. No money, not rolled into the loan. It doesn't exist. If you do a refinance, even a cash out refinance, bagel loan, $0 in closing costs. 314-320
1-800-224-4440, NMLS number 226715.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code NEXT for an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code NEXT for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code NEXT.
You're listening to The Annie Frey Show on 97.1 FM Talk, St. Louis Conservative.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I like whoever picked the music today, at least in theory.
In theory.
I don't necessarily like them as a person.
Do you know who picked the music
I'm guessing
today?
it's probably Ethan, but I just praised him inadvertently. And here he comes.
Yeah, you did.
That story that I just told there, that was several months ago. And
Doris
Dale,
and Betty. Doris!
Dale gets online here and says, Tommy, what was the first thing that I thought of? It was two old ladies beating the crap out of Ryan. Talking to somebody else in the chat there named Tommy. Yeah, I actually thought, as I was listening back to that, I thought, well, the natural ending to this, the surprise ending that I was expecting was, it was listeners. And it was not. So, gotcha.
Just with the purses and curb stomping you with their orthotic shoes.
Ethan, do you remember that segment that you hosted, Annie, are you okay?
I didn't until, because you talked about it earlier and you said, man, we had this marathon Annie, are you
It was
okay
a long
segment that you hosted. And I've only hosted it a couple of times. And then as we're going back through it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I do remember this. Ryan talked for way too long than one ever should about chewing on desks.
I remember that too.
He's like, now those are particle board. So they kind of
Then he walked in and I was just going ham on my desk.
Mouth full of desk. Yeah, that was a goofy segment. These aren't intended to be self-indulgent. It's just that I'm
are they
an idiot.
Here's the funny part is, I was featured in what percentage of
quite a few.
And it's just funny because if you were to do a, most serious, segments of the Annie Frey Show of 2025, I'd probably be in like 0%.
You would not be in many of them.
I selectively choose to go in on the fun ones.
Yeah, well, that's where you shine. And Ethan, Sports and Local, we should have had you do that today because it's a good segment. I should probably end the year by saying, great job to you this year. Great job to Brad. Brad has been doing this for a few years, so you're kind of like, you got the grind figured out.
I'm not new to this.
But Ethan, when did you start?
I became full-time last October. So a little
So
over
this was
a
your
year.
first
This is
full
my first
year.
full year, yeah.
You've contributed a ton to the show.
Thank
and
you.
you do with Mark Reardon, too. I listen on my way home, and I'll hear you on there quite a bit, too, talking sports and whatever else. And so you've come a long way in a year.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Not sure what to do with these compliments.
I know. That's why you don't do it very often because it's weird because you're like, what do I do?
What?
Because your head gets real big and you're like, oh, great.
I got to say, I like this.
How am I going to get this through the door?
I like this chair over here. It's pretty
You're in the
nice.
host chair. I decided to stay in the co-host chair
What's it
since
feel
we're
like
doing
over
the best
there?
of.
Weekly?
Pretty normal. That's where I always am. I did pull this one story up just to have a little bit of content here at the end of the show, and we got a couple questions to answer here too. But speaking of comedy, a recent study of the entire year, this whole year of late night comedy, which, by the way, do you, Ethan, watch late night comedy?
Not at all.
I think
Not
that's
at all.
fully generational at this point.
Probably.
Your generation, Gen Z, is not watching late night comedy. Mine is probably a little bit. We're Gen X millennial, sort of in the middle. Boomer probably is carrying late night TV at this point. I would think, just because of TV, not because of late night TV, just because there aren't as many people watching TV.
I can't think of anything besides sports and
good point.
occasional, like if I'm flipping through and I'm like, oh, see if there's a movie on that I haven't watched in a while. That's the only time that I am watching any sort of TV.
I remember Christmases past going to my wife's parents, my in-laws in Kansas for Christmas, and just sitting there during these kind of days for hours on end watching American Pickers and stuff.
Oh, man, America.
And just
throwback.
Killing time by doing nothing, watching TV. And I'm so glad that I don't do that as much anymore. I don't have as much time, but because now I have kids and all these other things. But it's so much more appointment-oriented to watch streaming or other things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can kill a lot of time on your phone just doom scrolling, which I still do because we're in news, reading Twitter, we're reading stuff all the time. That's just part of the job. But anyway, back to this story about late night TV. In this entire year, all the jokes, I don't know who put this together. This is from the New York Post, though. All the jokes of the entire year, 92% of them were liberal leaning or
92.
outright targeting conservatives.
shocked.
That's not a shock, but my gosh, 92%, which means that really that I think that includes any jokes. So that means 8% of jokes had no bias.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not they're right leaning, that 92% of jokes were left leaning.
Here's a question for you. Do you think that them lessening that number would benefit them more or hurt them more? And the reason that I ask, right, the pro, obviously, you're thinking, well, if they do it less, then more of maybe the other side would listen to it. But if that number began to decrease and it was maybe at, I don't know, if it dropped 25% next year, would less liberals be able to tolerate like that little of a change in it to where only
they'd leave
70 or 65% of it is left leaning?
I'll answer your question with case in point, Greg Gutfeld. He is killing it, and he is not doing left-leaning jokes. Now, it may be because he's consolidated the right-leaning audience, and that's very possible and probable. But I would say that based on his success, if you tried to move away from it, you'd probably win.
But
because of clips, because of the clip culture. Because if you're Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel or Colbert or whoever's left, if they did a joke that was right-leaning at all, cut and paste, that's everywhere on the internet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden people are talking about it, people are paying attention to it again, because right now it's all just part of the same noise.
But I think there's also an aspect of it, too, that it's the attitude and what do you mean when you say it. And when you listen to late-night liberals, your Kimmels, your Seth Meyers, those guys making jokes, they are out to cause harm, to hurt. They're not nice, funny, observational jokes. It's mean-spirited. When you look at like a late-night Gutfeld, there's a lot more self-deprecation in there and all sorts of things, so that there's that lightness. Is like, we're just here to laugh and have fun.
Well, they're also on a news station. So
yeah.
It's a little different than just being, on a set with an audience. They don't have any of that stuff, and they're killing it. Here's another weird fact that they discovered. Of just Jimmy Kimmel, so they didn't include Gutfeld in this. Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, and Seth Meyers, and The Daily Show, of that universe, of all, I think they have 200 guests that they tracked. 197 of them were liberal. 2, I don't know where that last one would fall, but 2 of them of the 200 were semi-conservative. One of them was Greg Gutfeld when he was on with the Tonight Show on Jimmy Fallon. The other was some random economist named Orrin Cass, a center-right policy analyst who appeared on The Daily Show.
Will you answer my question? That's
What
amazing.
the heck?
That is absolutely amazing.
What the heck? So that's the state of comedy. We hope you have enjoyed the comedy that we've done this year. What does next year look like? I don't know. I mean, we'll follow the news as usual, and the news will lead, and we will go where it goes and keep looking at everything that's available out there. Thanks for tuning in today. On behalf of Brad and Ethan and Annie, who's not here, we hope that you have a great New Year's Eve. You guys got big plans?
Not really. Watching Stranger Things, watching
we're gonna
football.
I think we're going to go to Andrea's.
Oh, cool. Andrea's and Stranger Things. I'll probably watch Stranger Things too. All right, we will see you on Monday as a full show. We got the best ofs lined up for you the next couple days.
Gonna lose control tonight. What do you want from me? I'm not America's sweetheart.
Time now for today's Spotlight on Money, sponsored by NordVPN.